Cranberry juice.
Oh, $3.
I'll go for that.
There you go. That's $11.50.
No, perhaps you misunderstood me. I wish to cancel my original order of the martini and 2 olives and go for just the plain cranberry juice by itself for the $3. And I apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused you.
Perhaps you don't understand. If you don't pay me now, I'm gonna take this swizzle stick and I'll be shoving that right up your pee hole.
Annual Blockbuster Entertainment Awards. Now, we're here tonight to honor your favorite stars in movies and music, because these awards are voted on by you, the people who don't see the movie in the movie theater. That's right, you the people who wait until it comes out on video.
You cheap bastard. This year you cast more than 25 million votes in over 50 categories on the internet and in more than 4,000 Blockbuster stores worldwide. The only people not allowed to vote were those who actually went inside a movie theater. Joke's getting a little old at this point.
We did all right. We're doing okay, though. After following Ricky Martin, that's tough, you know. Okay. Let's get to the first award. Now, teen movies are huge these days, Norm. Teens rule.
Oh, my God, yes. A lot of work for teens today, which is great for Rob and I, since we're both in our 30s.
Mid-30s. Okay, we're here to present the award for favorite actor in a comedy.
Yes, and just before we begin, let me remind you that there are no losers here tonight, except for the people who were nominated in the category and then don't win.
Other than that, everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. So the nominees are...
During the day, I hit the streets with a sandwich board and try to get people out. And I was in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah. Denver, sure.
And the guy says, "You're doing a show here." I said, "Yeah, where? The big auditorium." He goes, "How do you get to play the big auditorium?" I said, "I'll tell you, it's not just me. It's David Spade will be there, and Nick Schwartzen too." Well, by God, the fella said, from the Sandler movies, they're fantastic. I'd pay anything. It's just I don't have much money. I'm down on my luck. I says, "I can get you tickets. I can get you tickets, sir." He goes, "It'd be a dream of a lifetime." I said, "Well, if you think that's a dream, wait till you hear this. Adam Sandler will be there himself." My God, the guy said, "I'll bring me and my wife too. Is that all right?" I said, "Sure. I'll get you 2 tickets." He says, "What time's the show?" I said, "It's at 8 o'clock. I said, "Also, Rob Schneider's there." He said, 8 o'clock's not good. That's when the news is on."
Now, Ben, Howard, you guys have been in a monogamous homosexual relationship for 3 years. You seem to have a lot in common. You have a lot of mutual friends. You seem to have a lot of the same interests. So why don't you tell me what's going on?
Well, Howard's a great guy, and I love him, and I think you're right. We do have a lot of mutual friends, and we have a lot of the same interests.
So what seems to be the problem?
Well, the problem is that every time I go to sleep, he fucks me in the ass.
And how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel bad. Every time I go to sleep, he fucks me in the ass.
Howard, are you hearing what Ben is saying?
Yes, I am.
And how do you feel about what Ben is saying?
I feel bad.
Ben, do you hear what Howard is saying?
Yeah.
How do you feel about what Howard just said?
He said he feels bad, but He's not the one getting fucked in the ass every night.
Okay, we're not here to blame the other person. We're here to talk about our feelings.
Well, my feeling is every night he fucks me in the ass.
And you don't like that.
No.
And how about you, Howard? Would you like it if you were sleeping and Ben fucked you in the ass?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, good. You see, we fall in love with a romanticized version of our partner. And then one day, we wake up with a real person.
I wake up with his dick in my ass.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry too.
Okay, when we have disagreements, we each have to assess how much of it is our own fault.
Okay, well, I guess my fault is that I can't stay awake all night to watch him and make sure he doesn't fuck my ass.
I'm sorry.
You say that now because I'm awake.
That's not true.
Come on, as soon as I fall asleep, you'll be fucking me in the ass again.
That's not fair.
You said it.
All right, here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you these pads, and I want you to each write down what it is you guys want out of this relationship, individually and as a couple.
I want him not to fuck me in the ass.
Silently. Please write silently.
Jokes. This is a section where we do jokes.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of comic relief.
Okay.
So this is a topical joke about the flight, but you just read it. You don't read ahead.
Oh, no?
You can if you want.
Malaysian Flight 370 is still missing. You know where they're going to find it? The last place they look. The pilot's last words, I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on a motherfucking plane. That could be, yeah, that could be. You're giving me these great jokes, okay. Here's what I've learned. You beat up and toss one 19-year-old Hispanic hooker out of a moving car, and they never let you forget it. Isn't that true? That is funny.
That's both funny and true.
That's too dirty. Let's do a nice joke to clean it up.
Opinions are like assholes. Neil Patrick Harris wants to stuff... You should let me read this ahead. Opinions are like assholes. Neil Patrick Harris wants to stuff his cock in them. Oh, wait, that's just assholes. It didn't get a laugh, but I'm laughing. That's very funny.
Well, this Lindsay Lohan can't swim a stroke, but she sure knows every dive in town.
That one I liked. That was my favorite. I'm keeping this.
That is a favorite.
I read a story. A 17-year-old kid who stole a plane, crashed it, and survived. Why don't we make the whole plane out of that kid? That seems logical, right?
Makes sense, right? There you go. Have make it.
Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, but I invented the light bulb up my ass.
Always ahead of his time.
Oh, come on, man.
I used to think revenge was a dish best served cold, but then I realized it meant getting back at somebody.
Okay, now we'll see this joke. This
made
is
me
a
laugh
joke.
again out loud.
This
just reading it to myself.
This show is so high quality that we take jokes from the dustbins.
Barbara Walters announced that she's retiring from The View. Well, actually, she announced it 5 years ago, but no one could hear her over those yammering bitches. See? Accomplished comedian.
What is accomplished?
Did you write this one?
This is not against
Accomplished.
This is not against anybody.
Accomplished comedian Sinbad has announced he's filing for bankruptcy for the second time.
The second time.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's so retarded. Sounds like things have gone from sin bad to sin worse.
A Florida University student was caught streaking on campus and apparently told police he was on acid and asked them to cut his dick off. Boy, these kids today are crazy. In my day, we didn't need drugs. We would just cut our own dicks off.
Yeah, you didn't need no fucking acid and shit. That's a good one.
I think my doctor might be retarded.
Why?
His name is Dr. Retardo.
Oh.
It's a good chance. One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix. One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix is Jiro
Dreams of Sushi?
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
I've seen that. It's very good.
That's
You
a
have?
fantastic
Yeah.
documentary.
One of the least popular documentaries, Jiro Nightmares of Asteroid.
Oh, yeah.
That
Unwatchable.
I actually did. I liked it. The DVD commentary.
This one's more like a factoid.
Danny DeVito looks like one of those guys with a short but thick penis.
Right? He has to have the thickest fucking cock.
It's true.
This reminds me of your kind of joke.
All right.
Just from hearing you read jokes.
Oh, I like this. I like the theme that this one has. A man in Taiwan reportedly cut off his own penis to win an argument with his wife. That reminds me of that episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, where Raymond forgot Deborah's birthday and had to cut his own cock off. Oh my God.
What about this? This is what you were talking about earlier, 42.
I love the movie 42. It's Chadwick Boseman like you've never seen him before. Of course, you've never seen him before. I get that.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone in Germany stole 5 metric tons of Nutella. Police haven't arrested anyone yet, but they are questioning Gunther Hogsbargen, the 700-pound man that smells like chocolate and hazelnuts, who guards the Nutella storage. That's funny.
Larry, you like this one.
Wasn't too bad.
Amanda Bynes is a lush blonde who's quickly turning into a blonde lush. See, I tend to laugh at my own. If you were a Russian prostitute on a date with serial killer Andrei Chikatilo, a.k.a. the Rostov Ripper, and he couldn't achieve an erection, that was not your lucky day.
No.
The Al-Qaeda online magazine Inspire has a recipe for a homemade bomb. They also have a recipe for a pretty darn good peach cobbler.
So they're not all bad, you know?
I crack up when I see a funny joke and I hear it. You know.
China's government has reported they have lost over 28,000 rivers in the past decade.
That's weird.
That is weird.
My theory is they sold it into the sordid world of underground river sex trafficking.
That's a really good punchline. A very suspect premise.
You know, I'm old enough to remember back to simpler, more innocent times when the worst thing you'd hear about the news was hijacked jetliners flying into buildings.
Oh, now, Gilbert, you're going to get into trouble again.
I spoke to Johnny.
Oh,
He loved it.
Is that right?
Yes.
I think there's nothing cooler than being a lone wolf, except at wolf picnics when you don't have a partner for the wolf wheelbarrow races.
There you go.
A new study shows that most men can identify a gay man by his face alone. It's the face that's buried in another man's asshole.
It's about your friend.
Hey, you're not going to believe this, but Bill Maher is giving away the solution to all our problems for free. He is, isn't he?
In my opinion, if we're going to fight the war on terror, a good place to start would be our country's haunted houses.
I feel that could be in your act almost.
Any of these could be in my act, and they will be. Tomorrow is National Secretary's Day.
Which is true.
Is that right? I plan on getting my secretary the same thing I always do, a big fat goosing.
The man behind the voice of Tony the Tiger, sadly, the man behind the voice of Tony the Tiger died at 64. His last words, I don't feel great. I gave it something. Yeah. Are these left over from when you did updates? Neil Patrick Harris posed nude for the cover of Rolling Stone except for a hat hanging off his wiener. And this morning, Adam Egat, oh, is that your name? Fucking change it. And this morning, Adam woke up and said, hey, where's my hat? Sorry, Neil Patrick Harris' cock. It's on his dick. Go get it.
It's there the whole time, man.
Playboy magazine has done away with the nude photo layouts altogether. In other words, they've eliminated ladies in the altogether.
Oh man!
That's a sort of radio DJ joke, I feel.
The way you
have to
your
deliver
voice,
with that, right?
delivered it.
In other words, they've eliminated ladies in the altogether. Altogether. Here's Taylor Swift.
When you're single trying to attract a partner, it's important to project the qualities you desire, which I understand, but boy, oh boy, have I had to suck a lot of dick lately.
That's sort of like a Bobby Lee joke. It is a lot like a Bobby Lee. All right. You know, you ever hear of steampunk?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, there's a joke for you.
I wouldn't call myself a fan of steampunk, but I will say it's the healthiest way to prepare punk.
Do you diet sometimes?
I know, but do you
go on diets and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, so this is sort of a diet joke a little bit.
I'm so sorry. Boy, was it hot outside today. I went out to buy a California Pizza Kitchen signature pepperoni frozen flatbread, and by the time I got home, it was perfectly cooked and entirely eaten. 100% true.
Oh, you ate it. So I love Bobby in class. You ever heard Dirty Johnny?
The Dirty Johnny jokes, yes.
Heard the whole series.
In this joke, he's not dirty. But anyways, the teacher has a thing, and the teacher says, today in class, we are going to have a little experiment. You're going to tell a story from your real life, and then afterwards, you are going to tell the moral of that story. You know? So Sheila puts up her hand, and the teacher says, Sheila, what's your story? So Sheila says, well, my dad works at the hatchery, and he took some eggs, and he put them all in a basket. All the eggs he put in one basket. And then he put them in the horse and buggy, and off we went to town, and the earth was uneven, and the eggs broke. And the teacher goes, well, that's an all right story, but I can't understand what the moral would be to that story. So Sheila says, well, the moral is, don't put all of your eggs into one basket. So the teacher says, well, by God, this is exactly what I'm looking for and what I was hoping for with this experiment.
Yeah.
And anybody else have one? So Marjorie puts up her hand. Okay, Marjorie, what's your story? Well, my father works for the hatchery. Most of us.
Most people in that town worked in the hatchery.
Worked at the hatchery.
Thank God for the hatchery, she says. Or where would we be? So she says, my father, he sells chickens. And he knows that eggs become chickens. See what I mean? So he had to count his chickens so he could go and sell them in town. So he had 9 chickens and 5 eggs. So instead of saying he had 9 chickens, he added the 5 eggs. You see, he counted them as chickens. So he said, I have 14 chickens. So he took them, Sheila says, and put them in the horse and buggy, and off they went to town, but the land was uneven. The chickens just survived easily. They frolicked. The eggs broke. Well, the teacher says again, that's a story, you know. But what on earth could the moral of that story be? Well, Sheila says, if that's her name, I forgot. She says, don't count your chickens before they hatch out of the eggs.
Right.
Teacher says you could probably shorten it a little. So, but that's great, and that's exactly what we're looking for. And then she looks at the back of the class, and by God, there's the upraised hands, as you say, fucking Dirty Johnny.
Fucking Dirty Johnny. He's going to ruin the lesson.
So the teacher, inside of her head, her thoughts are moving around, and she's like, ah, God, I don't want to hear Dirty Johnny say that. This is going so well, but at the same time, I took a vow and I became a teacher that every student. All right, Johnny, let's hear your story. So Dirty Johnny gets up and he says, this is a story about my Uncle Terry. He didn't work for the hatchery. He didn't even like people that did. He was in Vietnam. And he lives on the disability checks he got. Uncle Terry was not a popular man, not even among those he worked with. And I suppose we've all heard of people who've deserted from their battalion. But I don't know if you've ever heard of a battalion deserting a man. That's what they did with Uncle Terry. One day, Uncle Terry awoke in the middle of Da Nang, and everybody was gone. He was alone, and they'd left him 3 bottles of Jack Daniels and some weaponry. So, Uncle Terry got up, says Dirty Johnny, and he downed the bottle of Jack Daniels in 2 slugs, and he threw it down and smashed it into the jungle. And then he walked, picked up the 2 Kalashnikovs and 3 or 4 Glocks and a couple of hand grenades, and off he walked into the unknown, the jungle, his fate. Came upon a village, and from the village came people. Now, were they Charlie, or were they the people that Terry was sent to protect from Charlie? Uncle Terry didn't know. But he knew he had to do something, so he took another swig from the bottle, and he let loose. Took that Kalashnikov, and he let it sway like a farmer would a scythe. And the bullets came, and just as hay would fall before a farmer, so the people fell before Uncle Terry. The men, the women, and by God, even the children. And finally, Uncle Terry stood alone in the mud and the blood and the guts and only at himself. He took a long swig, and his hand brushed against his pants, and he felt wetness, and then he felt shame because he realized he had urinated himself in fear. And then, upon closer inspection, he realized it was not urine. It's ejaculate. And his shame was replaced by pride. And that teacher goes, holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Fucking kind of fucking story is that? Like, we just heard the hatchery and shit, and now this? She goes, well, Dirty Johnny, what on earth could be the moral to such a story? So Johnny thinks about it for a couple of minutes, and he goes, well, I don't know, I guess. Well, I know one thing. You don't fuck with Terry when he's had some drink in him. And he's uncorked the jug. You stay away from Uncle Terry. And he doesn't like anybody that works at the hatchery either. You remember that. You tell your parents that.
Wow.
So that's just a lighten things
What
up.
a joke. Your dad told you that? Your dad was a great storyteller.
That was my dad's story. That
You
he
taught
loved
us to laugh again, Norm.
Thank you.
Look at that.
my goodness.
Ejaculated right in his pants, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved
The thrill
killing.
of it, the thrill of it.
of killing.
The thrill of it. Well, who knows? Who knows?
Who knows what it was?
Who knows what would happen if you were put in that situation?
Thank you for that story, Norm.
I mean, we always talk about going back and, if you could only go back in time and kill Hitler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what a horror it would be to go back in time, meet Hitler, and get hypnotized by him.
And like him.
And then become one of the guys.
Right.
And it gets even worse.
They say he was a very powerful speaker. You didn't know. All of a sudden you're killing in
They
his name.
say he was a powerful speaker. Then on YouTube, he's like, you're like, what
Yelling.
the fucking Christ? Don't vote for him. Vote for anyone else.
You didn't know who Hitler was.
Yeah, like many of us, I didn't. But I do now. And let me tell you something. That guy's no good. Now, I grew up like you, thinking the Nazis were a bunch of funny fellas, because I watched Hogan's Heroes every week. But it wasn't like that. Oh, I know nothing. I see nothing. A lot less funny when you figure that was the cornerstone of the Nuremberg trial. Damn, I wish I had a time machine.
To see that action.
Yeah, no, to take back my question.
Thought you were going to say to murder Hitler.
I would not. You know, people always fucking want to murder Hitler with their time machine, right? But then I feel if I got back there, I'd be afraid of falling under the spell of his fucking beautiful eyes.
It's true.
And
Once you
oratory, and
get
then,
locked in the gaze.
yeah, and then I join the fucking party,
That's
knowing
his
me.
thing. He gives you his full attention. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Maybe there's something to this guy.
No, but before you ask another serious
Believe
question,
it or not, they're telling us to wrap it up. I don't exactly know why you got
I don't
here.
want to. This is fun for everyone.
It's the
For the
Lonely
record,
Island, guys.
I would have killed Hitler. So thanks, gentlemen.
Can I just clarify? if I did go back in time to kill Hitler, I would do it.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't get
That's
lost in
the
his
front
eyes
door
and then
choice.
bail.
Yeah.
Just so I don't get like hit from all the like
I know, all the-
defamation
Yeah,
leads.
no, you would end it. Yeah.
Pro.
Listen,
Okay.
man, I'm sorry about
We gotta wrap it up.
I'm sorry
It's
about
over.
bringing up Hitler.
You really brought this live show to a new
This is
low.
the first one, right? This is your first interview?
It's just gonna get worse from
This is
here.
the first time I've ever been interviewed a
Just
man.
If you can bring
things to
Hitler
come.
into all of them, they're gonna ask you back for sure. Which is, I know what you want.
That's what we're all hoping.
These kind of characters. I think we should kill Hitler. Me and you, go suicide, kill him.
Right. It was like died 50 years ago.
Did he?
Probably.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know he was sick.
He wasn't.
This Father's Day, think the man grate. What is the man grate, you ask? Well, it is 100% made in America cast iron grilling grate. That's what it is. And they are revolutionizing the way people grill. What, Adam Egan? It's true. You haven't heard of the revolution? It has heavy duty grilling grates. Why are you laughing? You think the grilling grates are flimsy?
No.
No, they're heavy-duty grilling grates. They deliver exactly what you need to achieve when you need to achieve that perfect steakhouse flavor. Why are you laughing? You're making a mockery out of the man grate. You can put chicken on this or steak. That's not that unique. Or veggies, and they will never have tasted so good. Why would you laugh at any of this? No more flare-ups. You know, in your barbecues, all those big flare-ups. No more dry meat. Guaranteed. No more dry meat. That's something you can't guarantee, Adam Egan. It was named one of 2012's best grilling accessories by Men's Health magazine. Why are you even here? Go to mangrate.com and enter the coupon code NORM for their $19.99 Father's Day special. Because Mangrate, do you have a father? Mangrate is the perfect gift for this Father's Day. Is he alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. 100% made in America. If he was dead, it would have been a really bad moment in the commercial. It's 100% cast iron. I think that's good. 100% steakhouse quality grilling in your backyard. This commercial is like a mini-series. Remember, each Norm MacDonald show order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush. You don't want to put that on your not dry meat. Again. That's the Mangrate Grill Enhancement System. Order today at mangrate.com. Mangrate.com. And enter the coupon code NORM at checkout. We'll return. Oh, we're starting the show. Anything different about me?
Yeah, you're wearing a hat.
And?
And are you being sponsored?
No, but it's athletic gear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've lost a little weight.
Yeah.
Is that what you're getting at?
Well, my theory is that if I wear athletic gear, I'll lose weight.
How did you lose that weight?
Well,
let me tell the folks at home.
Sheer tyranny of will.
And?
Lap band. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is that I notice all talk show hosts, and let's face it, we're a talk show.
Yeah.
Like we can pretend we're a fucking podcast, but it's me and it's you and I'm the host and you're the sidekick. That's a talk show.
That's a talk show.
So I've noticed with all the talk show hosts, Johnny Carson, David Letterman, Dick Cavett, Douglas Edwards, all these guys were in fantastic shape. But yet me, I'm a big fat fucking pig. So I decided to get in shape.
Oh, good.
Trying to be a talk show host.
That's great.
And I noticed another thing, because I've been researching, I've been studying. Talk shows have a lot of different components in them. All we do is we talk to a guest, but they have different things in them. One that I've noticed they all share, they have animal handlers come out.
Oh, Jack Hanna?
Yeah, like Jack Hanna comes out on Letterman. On Carson, they used to have Joan Embry from the world famous San Diego Zoo, you see. She'd bring out some critters,
and she'd throw them out on the table, and if you got lucky, a varmint would fucking piss in Carson's mouth, and that fucker would look at the camera. So what I'm saying is that's always caused comedy. And then Jack Hanna, he goes on Letterman, and he's like Stan Can. He's like, oh, what happened to the thing? And then that's over there, and the spider's sneaking away, and then he brings actual predator and prey and puts them together. Yeah, but there's no real danger.
I'm sure it made for great television.
It makes for great television because although there's no actual danger or peril, there's the presumption of it, you know.
We should do that here.
We're going to do it. That was my surprise to you.
Oh.
Thanks for ruining it.
I'm sorry.
So I decided to phone zoos because Jack Hanna comes from the Columbus Zoo and Joan Embry comes from the San Diego Zoo. And I decided we'd get our own zoo handler. Anyways, they didn't want anything to do with us.
No.
But you ever hear of Moore Park?
Moore Park Community College?
Yes, Moore Park Community
I
College.
did a semester there.
Yeah. Did you ever see any animals there?
No.
Well, they have a whole. I thought you told me you did a course in animal husbandry. Oh no, that was your hobby. No, but you fucking animal. No, I'm kidding you, man. I'm kidding you. You're an ordinary guy.
Yeah.
Although that lady I saw you with last night.
It's rude.
Bit of a hippo. I read about a hippo swallowing a man, and I thought of you. No, you remember Ruth? You remember Ruth? Bring out right now from the Moore Park Community College, Director Emeritus Sean O'Connors, and he has some animals here.
Hey, Sean.
Hello, how are you?
Well, look at this. I wonder what we're going to find in here. Some sort of an exotic animal. Let me see.
Oh, come out.
Trying to get him out.
Yeah, what's this?
Look at this.
There we go.
Looks almost like a dog.
It is a dog.
It's a dog?
Yeah, his name is Pizza.
Pizza. Well, you have a dog. I never thought of a dog as a zoo animal.
Oh, we have a lot of animals there.
Well, what can you tell us about the dog?
Well, the dog is a subspecies of the gray wolf.
Oh, gray wolf. Do you have any gray wolves?
Oh, we have so many gray wolves.
Oh, we'll bring them in. Where are they?
They're back at the zoo.
They're at the zoo.
Far too dangerous.
Well, what else can you tell us about the dog?
Oh, this is interesting. Did you know dogs show more behavioral and morphological variation than any other land mammal?
Do you know what morphological means?
No.
Oh, there's so many different species. There's hundreds of them.
Yeah, no, I know. I see dogs. I see hundreds of dogs every day. Well, I live in Santa Monica.
Oh.
What other things can you tell us about a dog?
Oh, this is pretty interesting. That hound was the general word for all domestic canines in England, and that dog referred to a subtype of hound.
Okay, well, do you have any other animals you can bring out?
Oh, yeah, we have.
Okay, well, here, take the dog.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I didn't get to pet the dog.
You want to pet
You want to pet the dog?
You've petted a dog before? I was hoping it'd be a lizard.
Just a dog?
Yeah, no. Well, hey, maybe they're starting out slow and they're going to get more exotic now. That's my bet. Oh, here comes the next
Oh, cool.
visitor, next creature.
Hi, Norm.
Hi, how are you? I hope this thing doesn't attack me, whatever it is.
All right, I think you guys.
Let's see what it is. What is this? Looks like a dog.
It is.
It's another fucking cocksucking dog. I knew it. Anyways, well, this is a cutie. What's this girl's name?
This is Arnett.
Arnett.
She's very special. Did you know that dogs are a subspecies of the gray wolf?
Yeah, I fucking knew that. What else you got?
Dogs show more behavioral and morphological variation.
I know that too. I know that too.
Do you know the one about the hound?
Yes. Is that all you got?
Let's see on the. Oh, did you know that Garfield the cat had a friend that was a dog?
Oh, fucking Christ almighty. Garfield the cat. The motherfucker doesn't think I know every fucking episode of Garfield. Okay, take your fucking dog. No offense. I mean, it's a nice dog. You know, I don't want to come off on the show as a guy that doesn't like dogs. You know, this is only hurting my image. All right, thanks. Oh, my God. Dogs. That's what they bring us, dogs. Hope the next one's not a fucking dog.
Not a dog, Norm.
Not a dog. My money's on a cat. This was a big mistake, I'm telling you. A big mistake.
Booked them.
I booked them, but I make mistakes. I'm not it takes a big man to admit that he makes mistakes. I'll tell you that right now. A big man to admit that he makes mistakes. A small man would not admit that he makes.
That's a huge.
It's a snake! It's some sort of a snake!
Now careful. His bite could kill you.
His bite could kill me! Hello, ma'am!
Hi.
Well. A snake makes you hanker for the old days with those dogs. Would you care to see the snake, Adam Egan?
Oh my God.
What can you tell us about this snake, ma'am?
Well, did I mention that he bites?
Yes!
Okay. Well, other than that, he can swim in the water, and he's a very good swimmer. He'll hold his breath for up to an hour.
You don't say. He bites, huh?
Wow. It's really big.
It's a very big snake. Where is his teeth? Right around there?
They're hiding.
Look at the size of this thing.
Goodness gracious. Odd color for a snake.
Well, that's because this guy over here is albino.
Albino. Everyone makes fun of him. Oh, look at that. him and Adam Egan seem to be kicking it off.
All right, okay. You know
Okay,
right.
well,
Okay.
we really have to be talking to Simon Hedberg, you know.
It's Hellberg.
Hellberg? Yeah. So anyways, thanks for bringing the snake. Why don't you just give the snake back? No, I'm not going to touch the snake. I'm not going to touch the snake. Adam, seriously, swear to God.
All right. Jesus, it's really heavy.
Yeah, I know it's heavy. I'm so fucking nervous I can't even think of a cock joke. Just give the snake back to the nice lady.
All right.
Thank you very much. It's been quite a terrifying surprise. There we go.
Oh my God, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. I wish those animals never existed.
It was way cooler than those dogs.
Yeah. Do you know, if it wasn't for those animals, we'd all be living in a garden.
Yeah, I heard about
that. Oh boy.
You all right?
I'm okay.
You don't like snakes, huh?
I don't like snakes. I got a little nervous, you know. They didn't tell me snakes. I'll tell you, that's the last time we have any animal handlers on this show.
I thought it was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. No, I'm sorry. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know why I'm saying all this. We'll be back after the break with the great Simon Hedberg. Ow, my leg!
You all right? What the fuck, man?
The snake's out. The snake, Michelle, come get the snake.
Norm?
Grab the snake.
Norm, you all right?
Grab the snake. Okay, let's go. We gotta get out of here. Just go.
The snake bit me.
Okay, have a nice day, guys. Have fun. Okay, bye.
Leaving.
The snake bit me. My calf is all purple, and I have 2 red puncture marks on it.
Yeah, it's probably from where the snake bit you.
That's probably from where the snake bit me?
Yeah.
Duh. Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
You remember earlier when you said that's probably from where the snake bit me? Duh.
It's not helping.
What does it say to do?
All right. Norm, that initial pain you're feeling.
Yeah.
Well, that's from the snake bite. Now, what else is happening behind the scenes that you're not really aware of is the venom of the snake bite, it's coursing its way through your veins directly to your heart.
Oh, my goodness.
Very rapidly.
And then I'll die.
Yes. Yeah. You have about 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
Oh, God.
Well, hold on. It's important. It says here it's important to remain calm, and you need to get your heart rate down. Let's check your pulse.
So you're telling me that I have 9 minutes to live because snake venom is coursing through my heart. And at the same time, you're telling me this would be a good time to remain calm.
Yeah.
Duh.
Let me see your pulse. Jesus Christ, it's at 260.
Well, it's usually around 220. I got to stop all those hard-boiled eggs.
Norm, you got about 8 minutes.
Is there any cure for this?
I got to suck out the venom.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, give me your calf.
It's right on the calf there.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you suck that venom out. That's nice. Suck it out good. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah, you fucking like that, huh? You like sucking that fucking pre-venom? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No, I don't like it at all.
No,
I'm just trying to help you out.
No, I understand that, but I mean, I meant to say thank you.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you fucking suck that. Oh, yeah, you fucking suck that hard. Suck it hard. Fucking lick it. Lick that fucking, lick it out.
I don't want to lick it.
No, don't lick it.
I got to suck it out, and then I'm going to spit it out once it comes
Oh,
out.
I understand. Okay, get some there. Did you say spit it out? You don't fucking spit it out. You fucking swallow it. You swallow that fucking venom. Swallow, huh?
I can't swallow it. Then it's going to go into my system.
Oh, you're right. Spitting it out would be better. We don't want it in your system.
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, fucking suck that venom. Yeah, you fucking suck that fucking venom. Yeah, you want to spit it out? You got a fucking mouth load of it. I'll fucking shoot it out of your face, you fucking cunt. You fucking whore. Ah!
Oh, thanks, dude. I didn't get any of that in my mouth.
Yeah, no problem, man. We'll be back with Simon Helberg. You fucking sit down. The funny and talented Simon Helberg.
Hello.
Also, it's exciting. We got a picture of Simon here. We are in the USA Today.
Yeah.
Today.
I am in the USA.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's
are
actually
technically. It's just
Simon.
Simon. I mean,
But still, it's the podcast.
But it's yes.
That's true.
And it's the first one, like what to watch. Don't like. Who the fuck is she?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's the.
Is that Tilda Swinton?
No, it looks. It's the Australian. She's like a. She does
Pistoris?
the hair cutting.
She cuts hair?
On Bravo. Not that I watch it all the time.
And then there's this guy over here.
Don't know.
They get smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the guy.
That's the one. From
That's
left
all
to
you
right.
need to
That's
know.
how. That's the way you read.
That's right.
You start there and you give up.
Exactly.
Right.
Unless you're a
Unless we're in
Chinaman.
or in Israel.
Yeah.
Or in Israel. I meant to say that. Unless
What did
you're
you say
Israeli.
first?
What?
What did you say before?
Yeah, what did
Israeli?
you say,
I meant
Norm?
Chinaman.
Yeah.
Well,
But here's the thing.
pick your race to demean.
But as an epithet, though, don't you think Chinaman is the least offensive?
I do. I
Man
mean,
from China.
unless it's a woman, but
Yeah.
but then but
Then you'd say Chinaman woman.
Chinaman
Nope.
woman.
But it's literally man from China.
I couldn't agree more. I'm
Because
not
what
gonna-
about this? If you say Asian,
Right.
then that's everybody from that entire continent.
It's more specific. To,
Meanwhile, Chinese hate Japanese.
well, I mean, you're now one. Okay.
Well,
I
I mean, they raped their Nanking.
yeah. I mean, I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
You don't forget that. Somebody rapes your Nanking.
Why isn't that in USA Today?
Yeah, it's in USA Today. I'm sorry.
That's in USA Today?
No, we're back with Simon Helberg. So you grew up in show business, which is cool.
I guess so. Yeah.
What'd you grow up in?
Tarzana.
That's
No,
the porn business.
That's
is
the
there.
fucking porn business, man.
Yeah.
His mom cast porn.
Yeah.
Wasn't your dad Edgar Rice Burroughs?
No.
No, I heard that.
No.
No, there is a lot of porn. And what do you feel
Xana,
about this?
they call it.
They porn now. They have to wear condoms.
Did they pass that? That was
Yeah.
Because there was a
Only
thing
time I ever voted.
that you went out to take it. You didn't want condoms. Right?
Oh no, I wanted condoms. Nothing I like better when I'm whacking off and thinking about AIDS.
Well,
That's the only stand I've ever seen you make.
I don't know.
yeah, they had. That was like they had it on the local news. All these protests, all these porn actors went to probably
Did you ever
Xana.
meet Ron Jeremy?
No, why would I?
This
meet
guy's
him?
met him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've met a few
I could
times.
tell.
You got to avoid this guy because Ron Jeremy, he thinks he's funny. He wants to be a funny guy, right?
Yeah.
He's always pitching jokes and sketches.
He's pitching jokes a lot.
Well,
He was real amped up. He really thought that it would be a great idea to roast Mini-Me for the next roast, and he's for some reason pitching that to me. Like I
why do
have
you
something.
how often do you see Ron?
He's a partier. He's not a partier anymore because he's sober.
This guy?
Yeah.
But you know what sober means. The guy's fucking been drunk forever before that. Because like I don't drink, nobody calls me sober.
Right.
But he's the manager of the world famous Comedy Store.
Right, that's right.
And that is a kind of a long been a den of iniquity as my Lord and Savior.
Oh,
would say.
yeah.
But sure, there's a lot of connotations that go with working at the...
So you know all these crazy characters.
Right.
And you grew up like you're a straight, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Straight ahead.
straight
So you
ahead.
think cocaine was good for you?
Well, not. I mean, in the you mean when Coca-Cola was?
No. In the 70s.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
They thought it was good.
Any new drug that comes out, they think is good for you. Like the children, they think ecstasy is good for you, and
That's just I think that's an excuse that they're. I mean, do people think it's actually? I mean, like LSD was mind expand. Timothy
Yeah,
Leary
yeah.
and
Yeah,
Cary
yeah.
Grant and all that. They
Yeah.
thought that was.
I
good,
met that
but
guy.
Cary Grant.
Well, Cary Grant. You know what happened? This is gonna sound weird, but I was gonna buy Cary Grant's daughter's house.
Okay.
Jennifer Grant.
Sure, Jenny
Jennifer
G.
Grey,
Do you know her?
No.
So she is an actress also. So I went to her house, and I didn't know it was,
Yeah.
But I opened the door, and there was a Lifetime Achievement Oscar in the.
Oh wow.
And it said Cary Grant, so I knew it was Cary Grant's house. But anyways.
You put 2 and 2 together.
I went to the bathroom and the goddamn toilet didn't work. And then I went out and it was like this. Anyways, it didn't go well.
Was he there?
Oh no, he was long
he was
dead.
okay.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, that would have been.
But I met Timothy Leary too, because he used to go to the comedy club, the Improv, with Tiny Tim. Remember Tiny Tim?
Yeah.
And one time we were going on stage. There was a whole bunch of comics, and Tiny Tim was right before me. And then he said, "Excuse me, sir, could I ask your advice?" And I said, "What?" And he goes, "They want me to do a song, and I've narrowed it down to 2: Tiptoe Through the Tulips," which was this big song, or this new one." So I said, "No, do Tiptoe Through the Tulips."
Yeah, that's it.
And then he went on and did really well.
Yeah.
And then I remember Timothy Leary said, "That's heavy."
Right, he was still tripping
about
out.
75.
Wow, still using the word heavy.
Yeah, he goes, "That's heavy."
He thought Tiptoe Through the Tulips was heavy.
Yeah.
Well,
not heavy at all.
No, I mean, if you're in your 70s, maybe it is. I don't know.
And so he was the guy that did LSD.
Yes, he was that.
And Ken Kesey.
Those guys,
they were the guys.
They
and
experimented.
Adam Egan.
Right.
Yeah, Don, what, you guys have never tried?
I've never done it.
No?
I haven't either, but I thought I would be the one that thought I was an orange and peeled my skin off.
I felt the same way. I was terrified. And then when I was like 29, I said, I haven't tried anything. I'm going to try everything.
All at once?
Not all at once, but
you started at 29?
29. I mean, I did, drank a lot up until that point.
This is the second time you brought that up. You're sober.
Well, because he's trying to, When's your 1 year anniversary?
Father's Day.
Tell me,
you were probably
tell me how it feels good.
It feels all right.
Not that great.
Not great.
To not drink.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
No, you were never that interesting. But it's going to save your life. That's really true for you. Was it from Karate Kid?
Yeah, I went in at 5.
5?
Yeah, and it was a karate studio in West Hollywood that was run by all these Jersey Italian. The guy's name was Master Dominic Giacobbe. And
it's been a real authority on that.
And they didn't allow kids, but they made an exception for me, and I was even smaller than I am now, although not much. But I wore like a 00 uniform, and I had to roll up the pants, and it was pretty intense. But I was. Once I got my black belt, everybody had to bow to me and call me Mr. Hellberg as a 10-year-old, and if they didn't, I told my master on them
in the class.
Yeah.
So then, when you were in school, you must have had enormous confidence and stuff, right?
I mean, it worked sort of against me because the thing was, the joke was I was so little, and everybody wants to see. I would always say, it's not that I could beat you up. I have a really good sense of discipline. That didn't scare anybody.
And also in karate class, right, they always go like, it's not about beating guys up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like our sparring, we had no contact.
Right. Last reason you take a karate class would be to beat someone up.
No, why would you do that? You're there, if you're a tiny little Jewish guy, what would you ever need self-defense for? But yeah, so I got the black belt, and then there was an influx of these Russian kids that were so tough and scary, and they wouldn't call me Mr. Hellberg. They would instead be like, well, Simon. And I would say, you listen to me, Leonid, or whatever. First off, you need to Mr. Hellberg, as it says on my black belt, and you're going to have to bow to me too. And they'd be like, what are you going to do about this? Look at these guys. And then I would be like, well, I'm going to go tell Mr. Giacobbe. And I would say, Master Giacobbe, we're having an issue with the Russians again. And I think he was just like, oh, your hope. I mean, this guy he looked like Serpico, the master.
The master, yeah.
And there are all these pictures. There's a picture of him pulling a truck with his teeth.
Oh yeah, I think that's a trick.
I think there's someone just driving the truck.
Yeah. Oh.
He's just. I don't know how he did it, but.
Because Jack LaLanne used to pull a big boat. In the ocean. Yeah.
Well, that's on water.
How does your Leonid sound again, though?
Leonid is like I mean, it wasn't this deep, but he had a little,
Sounds like a John Lovitz cut after dress character.
I didn't know that had a name to it.
Oh,
That's,
yeah, no, I didn't
it's
know
the
that.
classic Levitt's cut after dress.
Nicolas Cage stuff. It's
Yeah.
very similar, where it's
Yeah.
just nobody can really do what he does. I also love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
You said you could do Nicolas Cage.
I cannot do Nicolas.
I
I've
thought
heard
you
that I
said
sound. I heard my voice sometimes sounds like him, and I've been told I look like him sometimes. But no,
That's how I
can't.
got started. Was people with
Oh, I can
that
definitely
one?
see
People
that.
said that when I was little, they thought I was his son. I mean, I don't think they thought that.
You do look
They
like Nicolas
said
Cage.
A lot, yeah.
they are you his son.
Way more. Yeah.
He has a little bit too.
No, yeah, right.
Well, I mean, it's not.
I didn't say I look like. I just said I've had people sometimes.
Well, that's the same thing as saying you look like him.
No, you're right.
You know, everybody always says I look like
I
him.
would say always.
Whatever. Let's hear your Nicolas Cage.
I don't have a Nicolas Cage.
I know you said you did.
No, I don't have a Nicolas Cage.
You told me that a Nicolas Cage that made Simon Helberg sound like shit. No, he did.
My Nicolas Cage sounds a lot like your fucking Christopher Walken.
Whatever. I don't do a very good Christopher.
You don't need to do a good one to do.
But how do we get him to do Nicolas Cage? I feel embarrassing just
It's
asking
hard, I
him.
know. We'd love it if we could hear your Nicolas Cage. We've heard you do an amazing Nicolas
I've
Cage.
seen
And we're
it.
both oh well, I'd like to see it again.
I've seen it on the TV.
I'm a huge fan of Nick Cage.
Okay, well now I feel I have to do it. All right, well he does like, well, yeah, that's just wonderful to hear, and maybe on the way out we can stop in the gift shop. But right now, I don't know. I really want to find some rockets. Yahoo! There you go.
You watched a lot of Nicolas Cage, right?
I did watch a lot.
You have a
He's
favorite?
seen every Nicolas Cage movie.
Well, no, up until like probably about 15 years ago. Well, they started getting real. Like I'm not gonna do it anymore. I can't. He was great. He's either the greatest actor in the world or the worst actor in the world.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was a great one.
That was like when it then and then it was like the divide came. I think when he did the Rock, and you were sort of like, okay, this is I'll accept this Michael Bay. Like I'll accept this because maybe you're self-aware. But then he did Con Air, and he had that mullet and a Southern accent, and it like all went downhill.
No, you
and then
nailed
he
it. That's exactly when.
started buying islands.
He spent all his money on stuff.
I like islands.
Islands?
I think plural.
Wow. How much did he? I heard he already bought his gravesite or something, and I thought he it's like a pyramid. It's like I don't know if that's.
He blew all his money on his grave.
It's like a giant pyramid.
Oh,
I
like
read
National
about it.
Treasure?
Yeah.
That's another Nicolas
That
Cage.
is.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
Face Off?
Face Off.
That was-
Fast
I-
Times at
yes,
Ridgemont
yeah.
High. Briefly.
Fast Times at
Wow,
Ridgemont
you just
High.
went right to one where he was barely there.
Yeah.
No, Raising Arizona. I don't think anything tops that for me. What do you guys think about a Rorschach test?
Oh, God. He wants.
He
all
wants-
day he's been talking about doing a Rorschach test because Dr. Joyce Brothers died today.
She did?
Yeah. I hate to be the one to break it to you.
I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm not making fun of.
Yeah. No,
Doctor.
she was. I don't even know if she was a doctor.
I don't know. She was a psychologist, I believe.
Tell us a
right?
little about her.
Well, she was once considered the most famous psychologist on the planet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And apparently she was
Name
she was
another.
older than Dr.
Sigmund Freud.
Yeah. She trumped him. Her show got more viewers than.
I'm assuming this means whilst alive.
Yeah.
So
But anyways, Joyce Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but what a fucking whore.
Jesus Christ.
No, she was a nice lady.
Sure, I'm sure.
Did you meet her?
What?
Oh yeah, have you met her?
I knew her brother very well.
Who?
Really?
Who's her brother?
Dr. Joyce Brothers' brother?
Yeah. I don't know.
Brothers. Who's in
It
the?
was
I get
brother
it.
brothers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The brothers.
Yeah.
But anyways, what does
Anyway,
it say about
I
she
don't
had a
know.
wonderful
I thought,
career.
She was 85 years
I
old.
think she did her finest work on The Odd Couple.
Did you know Dr. Ruth was
She's still
younger?
alive.
Yeah, is younger than Dr. Joyce Brothers.
But
which
that
is
makes
odd.
sense.
Does
Dr.
it?
Dr. Ruth is a more
Youthful.
contemporary person.
Is she? She always seems.
She's
in the
always seemed
early
very
hundreds.
old.
Well,
Yes.
everyone seems to you, but I'm saying I remember when
Well-
Dr. Ruth, because you're so young, I'm saying, but when Dr. Ruth
Well,
came out,
very kind.
she was on Letterman, and Dr.
Right.
Joyce Brothers was around when I was a child on
Ed Sullivan.
I've Got a Secret.
Wow.
Now, that was a little bit before me.
Her secret was
That
she was a doctor.
She was a doctor.
I just, I unfortunately just realized that it's time. We have to take a quick break for a sponsor, and then when we come back, we got to do jokes.
Yeah, let's not do the Rorschach
Yeah, it's
test.
probably not a good idea. Yeah.
You want to do the Rorschach?
Well, it wasn't.
No, I mean I'm not.
Now, would you know what the Rorschach test even is?
I do. I'm not 11. I mean.
No, I know, but the Rorschach test must have been discredited years ago. Right?
I don't think it's.
People do that anymore.
I met Dr. Phil. Guy's not even a psychiatrist.
No, he's just a big.
Just a big buffoon. Yeah, he was. They put him. I had a TV show, and they put him. I didn't know who he was, and then he played a psychiatrist. He played himself as a psychiatrist. So I said, "Oh yeah, how long have you been a psychiatrist?" He goes, "I'm not a psychiatrist."
Wow.
I go, "You're not?" He goes, "No." He goes, "I met Oprah. I'm a jury consultant. You know, people that select juries.
Okay.
Because Oprah was going against had a lawsuit against a bunch of cattle or something.
Right.
And so he was picking the jury, and he just he said some old timey.
That's a hard jury to pick.
Cattle?
Because if you have any ties with any cows or any.
Right, in Texas.
Yeah, I'm just because you have to be completely.
That's true. That's true.
But he must have been good at his job.
Yeah, he was great at that job, and then he fooled America. You know.
Yeah.
No, he's a good guy, I guess. But
did she make him a doctor?
He was a doc. Well, yeah, that was just kind of his nickname, Doc.
That was his nickname.
Like Doc Ellis.
Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Ellis.
Dr. Ellis. So yeah, then he became a kind of one of those guys that he always has a simple solution to everything.
Well, it'd have to be. He's not a doctor.
Yeah, so he needs aphorisms. You ever go to a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
Really, at your age?
How old do you think I am?
I think like 26.
No, I'm older.
You're older than
that?
Oh.
I'm 32.
You're 32 years old?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how old are you?
34. Jesus Christ, Norm.
You're sandwiched by.
So that shows you, man.
No, he's talking about.
I'm talking about booze.
I see. You're shocked at his
booze. You're like the
age,
young Jan Michael Vincent. He's like the older Jan Michael Vincent.
We could take that act on the road. I think that's good. Before and after Michael
Is
Vincent.
Jan Michael Vincent still alive anyway?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
No, he's gone. He's sadly.
Fuck, we would have put him on the list.
Yeah,
Him
sadly.
and Brothers.
he's passed away.
That was today too?
No, sadly, he was a scholar and a. No, I never met him, but I always liked Jan Michael Vincent.
Yeah.
He was in a movie called The Mechanic.
Right.
With Charles Bronson. He was very good. And then he was in Airwolf.
That's where I knew him
for sure.
And you couldn't find a more handsome fella.
Good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Striking.
But booze, it shows you really booze can turn you into
Mickey Rourke, same thing.
What?
Mickey Rourke, same thing.
That's other stuff, right?
No.
too?
Mickey Rourke was a boxer and he had
plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery.
Sure. But
and booze.
Never drank a drop.
We'll be right back, and jokes when we come back.
And he had this joke. He said, "I just read that." That's how he talked.
Okay.
He goes,
"Sounds like you a little bit."
That has a little influence. He goes, "I just read that Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart wrote his first symphony when he was 14. These are the kind of people that make you realize what an utter sham your life has been."
Yeah.
When I was 14, I was in a McDonald's going, "You want lids on these?"
I agree with Mr. Miller.
Hey, you want to read a joke?
Yeah, is it that one?
Yeah, no. Those aren't professional jokes like that.
You're funny that shit up.
Despite all the advances in veterinary medicine and racing technology, the Kentucky Derby record set by Secretariat 40 years ago still stands. The reason?
Still stands?
Yeah.
What is the reason?
Today's horses are total pussies.
Oh. Catherine Zeta-Jones admitted she is bipolar. Half the time, she's deliriously happy, and the other time, she has to suck an old man's cock. That's dirty. Come on, man. Let's be dirty nor clean. It's more like a...
Oh, okay. If tampons are called sanitary napkins, how unsanitary must regular napkins be?
Can you see like George Carlin doing that or something?
Yeah.
It's a true story, actually. I once missed a day of cosmetology school, and later I had to make a makeup class.
Wow. Did you ad-lib that? That's a true story?
No, yeah.
It said, help save it.
It's funny that the expression came about, it's a true story, because it's always a not.
Right.
It's always not a true story.
Yeah, right.
It is. You're
Like
protesting.
nobody ever goes, hey, I got a hooker last night and I paid money in exchange for sex. True story.
Yeah.
The Dalai Lama said that killing in the name of religion is unthinkable. Hey, thanks, Dalai Lama. I'm sure everybody will fucking listen to you. No one listens to the Dalai Lama.
No one. He doesn't have a wide
Like the head of another church is going
Right.
to listen to the Dalai Lama. Oh, whatever. Everybody's good.
Today was Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, which was awkward for Adam Egget. Do you know how hard it is to fuck a whore with her kid on the edge of the bed playing Nintendo? I mean, that is a hard job.
I mean, whatever.
No, but seriously.
No, yeah, it's fine.
You set yourself up for it. You live that kind of fucking lifestyle, man. There you go.
I like hotels. They make your bed, make your dinner, send housekeepers up to watch you masturbate. It's a dream.
Come on, man. The parents of Honey Boo Boo are getting married this week. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds fucking retarded. What? Oh, this is a kind of a cool one. I think this is kind of a cool joke.
Yeah.
Simon Helberg. Cool.
Recent studies show fish can communicate with each other using subtle physical gestures. One of their most common messages, let's leave this party early. I don't know, what is that?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, it's a subtle, it's fucking his joke.
Let's leave this party. Do fish?
No, like a subtle message, so it's like, you know.
Oh.
Is that what it is? Like, yeah, let's. Oh,
This is the
yeah,
guilt.
it's not speaking. So it's like,
Should I not have spoke that part then?
You had to speak it.
I had to speak it for the joke, but
Let's
you wanted
leave
more
this
of like
party
a,
early.
You did it perfect.
you wanted this little thing.
What about this
I
one,
can't believe I'm
man?
really trying to get into that.
I assume anyone smiling is on meth.
Period.
That's it.
A new survey, Robin Roberts is America's most trusted news anchor. And America's least trusted news anchor? Matt Lyer.
Wow. That's a very Dickensian
It is.
joke. I like that.
Matt Lyer.
It's like a Sesame Street. It's either Sesame Street or Dickensian. I don't know which one.
But you know there's a Matt Lauer.
Yes.
There we are. I
It's very funny.
I did
Very,
put
very
that
funny.
together.
That men with beards are more attractive than men without beards. More great work from the University of Bob Seger. I never laugh if I only that. But so I wrecked it all this week. It's because Simon has eyes. His eyes are very seductive.
I've noticed that, yes.
I did something today where the interviewers told me that I had really pretty eyeballs, which takes away
Jesus.
from the
Eyeballs?
It takes away from any sort of
Yeah.
seduct. You know,
It's
there's
like
nothing.
saying nice head.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
It's like a compliment by
nice
Gacy.
head it can go both ways, but eyeballs, it doesn't have the same ring. It's
No.
saying you have really
no.
beautiful bedroom eyeballs.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I got the message.
You did a course in animal husbandry. Oh no, that was your hobby. No, but you fucking animal. No, I'm kidding you, man. I'm kidding you. You're an ordinary guy.
Yeah.
Although that lady I saw you with last night,
It's rude.
bit of a hippo. I read about a hippo swallowing a man, and I thought of you. No, you remember Ruth? You remember Ruth? His girlfriend is a wonderful kitchen butt. Remember Ruth?
Yeah.
Dr. Ruth?
Nah, he went out with this big fat hog named Ruth. I listen, it's not sexist in any way. It's not sexist.
No.
The whole family. The whole family.
Ruth's family? Or
Oh
his-
my God! They may as well live in a sty.
Okay.
Because not only, I mean, they were obese, the whole family.
Sure.
But they were filthy. Like they
Like
didn't.
pigs.
Like pigs, they would eat, and then the food would fall on them. And it always. That's father. I remember, like his gut was way up. And you know what and the skinny arms like a
He would just
pterodactyl.
eat off of his
yeah,
own gut?
all the time. Yeah. Mwah, mwah. And then a big fat Ruth there with this fucking guy. and she'd always sit on his knee. He'd whatever. I don't even want to get into
This is
it.
when you were drinking heavily.
I mean, it's just rude.
No, I know. I mean, I'm not saying that her. Listen, people have girth issues.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was
It's the
inherent.
PC
I mean, it was just.
version.
Yeah, I mean, I try to be
Girth issues.
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
It was Jean's issue. I mean, I don't think she could really help it.
Oh yeah, no, it was all genetic.
Her genes were not flattering.
Her genes that caused her to buy a lot of fucking pastry. I'll tell you that. No, but she was a nice lady, you know.
Yeah, really nice lady.
But spiteful.
Really? She
Spiteful.
sounds great.
Yeah.
She was nice. She was nice, but she was horribly spiteful and
she
horribly
had-
obese.
Yeah, she was mostly known for her spite. Like if you got to know her,
known.
if
You have to
got
be
know
really
her-
spiteful to have that beard.
Absolutely. I knew her for 3 months. I didn't even see a fat person anymore.
Just pure spite.
Spite.
That's a compliment to some fat people, though.
I guess.
Had you said that to her, I don't even see fat when I'm around you anymore. I just
Yeah.
see spite.
No, she was. One
Well,
time I
she
tried
helped
to.
me through a dark time.
Yeah. One time I tried to drive her around her and I ran out of gas. I don't want to say she was spiteful, but
she could be watching, man.
I don't want to say she was spiteful, but one time she got on the scale and said, please, one at a time. I mean, this lady was spiteful.
She was a big girl.
That's
I get it.
spite. Why was she spiteful in that analogy, getting on the scale?
Well,
The scale was spiteful in that.
well, that's true.
Maybe it's the scale that was.
One time, she was so spiteful, she was swimming in the ocean. A helicopter fucking radioed down for landing instructions. I mean, she was a little spiteful.
No, it's just
God
a
bless
euphemism.
Ruth. God bless Ruth. God bless Ruth. She was named after the biblical figure Ruth, which covers both of our religions.
Thank
the
you.
Book of Ruth was in the Old Testament.
The Book of Ruth? Is that really a book?
You're not familiar with the Book of Ruth?
No.
Do you know the Book of Ruth?
No, but every time you talk about Ruth, you always refer to the chapter of Jonah.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
The whale.
Yeah, that's my little joke. And it's not a whale, it's a big fish.
Jonah?
Yeah, it wasn't really a whale. It was referred to as a big fish, and then people thought
That's less
whale.
offensive.
I don't even think a whale's a fish, is it, Steve O'Donnell?
It's a mammal.
It's a mammal.
Yeah.
What is a mammal? What's a seal?
It's not mutually exclusive. I mean, you
Like,
can be a
seal
whale
has to
and a
breathe air, right?
Yeah.
So it always has to have
It's
its
a
mouth
mammal.
near the ocean? Like, what happens in the ocean?
What happens to us in the ocean?
We drown and die.
That if you do it wrong, if you think you're not a mammal.
But a seal, though, does it just hang around the how does it get up? How do they get up on those buoys?
It's a shimmy.
They're shimmy. They must be just pure muscle, the way Ruth's pure spite.
Yeah.
All right.
Pure blubber.
Okay, you know.
No, what? He's going out with a nice girl now, though.
No, she dumped me.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, she dumped. Confidence Man sold him an apartment, rented him an apartment.
A confidence
Only last man.
man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it
a
didn't go
paper
well.
moon, you know, like that kind of a guy.
Yeah, I got paper mooned.
He got paper
I
mooned.
think it was by
about
one of the guys that used to give you shit in your karate class. This big fucking Russian guy.
Oh, easy for
All right, it was a Russian guy.
Not all.
We've torn down the wall, Mr. Gorbachev, a long time ago.
My family comes from Russia. They're Russian Jews.
Oh. Russian and Jews is more like it. One of the biggest anti-Semites I've ever met.
Russian away from
I had a
Jews.
bar mitzvah.
What?
I had a bar mitzvah, Norm.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm kidding. I love the Jewish people. No, I didn't know you had a bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
That's when you turn 13 and they cut part of your cock off.
No.
What is it again?
No.
You cut your own cock off.
Wait, hold on. Are you
in front of
Jewish?
all your grandparents and am I? Yeah, I am. I had.
What kind of bar mitzvah did you have?
It was the most cutting edge. You know what I mean? Literally.
Well, we should explain to the folks at home what a bar mitzvah is.
Yeah.
Right?
Since the internet's come around, there's not
It's
enough.
when a Jewish boy becomes a man.
When he becomes a man at the age of 13.
Age of 13.
Mine was the night of the Northridge earthquake.
Oh,
No,
Christ. Wow.
Yeah.
94?
So, yeah. So when I become a man, That's what that was my big line after that. When I become a man, I become a man. The earth.
Very nice.
That was the thing.
That's amazing. Wait a minute, but it happened in the.
It happened right after right as I finished opening all my money and said, I'm never going back to Hebrew school again. I don't believe in God. The entire earth shook. So that felt condemning. But and then.
Now you say that as a joke, but what did it? Did it feel more than coincidental?
That would make me sort of like a narcissist, right? If
I guess it would.
If I thought that God shook the entire earth because I opened money. Renounced him.
But I feel like
But yes,
that.
to answer your question.
Because I do feel like that.
You think it was me?
Happened in my own life, I always think like it was because I did something.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like I felt like, you remember 9/11?
Yeah,
Which
it
one?
rings a bell. Yeah, which one?
The one in 1911?
No, the one where
the plane.
Where they took down the towers?
Yeah, all the stories came crashing down, you know. A lot like when we tried to write on the Norm show. We couldn't. We try to write stories and they all come crashing down.
That's a fair observation.
Come on, it's been 10 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And you were the guy that was laughing and joking about it, like only 4 weeks ago when I told you my story about walking ankle deep in blood and bone to try to find.
Well, that's different. That was kind of funny.
That does sound funny.
Right? I was in New York.
Blood and bone everywhere.
I was in New York. It's you're way too young to remember.
No, I'm still not. I was supposed to be in New York. I was in college, but I stayed.
Oh, you were in college in New York City?
You were at NYU, right?
Yeah, but I stayed. But I was home. I took that semester off. And I had a class at the top of the World Trade. No, I didn't.
No.
Everybody says that though.
But you knew people that were there though.
I knew people that were in New York.
That were in school, yeah.
But everybody has the story of I was supposed to be, like Michael Jackson was supposed to be on the top story, or flying on the plane, landing on the top story. I don't
You met Michael Jackson?
I did meet Michael Jackson.
That's pretty goddamn cool.
Yeah, that is insane. It's quite a story. I can try to condense it for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I when I was in 8th grade, I had a girlfriend, and everything fell apart later in my life. But I peaked around 8th grade, and I had a really pretty girlfriend. And her father knew Michael Jackson. He ran a studio or something, and they offered us to go out to Neverland for the day. And so we went up there, and it was probably months before the whole lawsuit and everything.
The first one?
Yeah, and in fact, Macaulay Culkin came by, as were all the boys that sued him, and all this insane stuff. And I did the whole thing. I met the
Wait, what do you mean the
monkey.
whole thing?
You know what I mean? No, I did not. I didn't even do it with my girlfriend. Why was I going to do it with him? I met Bubbles, and I went in Mac and Mike's theme park. It was a water park that he and Macaulay made themselves. They built basically like what every kid would ever want. Water. It was all built-in water guns at every post, and flood buttons, and all these water balloons, hundreds of them. And we were on teams, and I was on his team, and we won.
You were on Michael Jackson.
I was on Michael Jackson's team, and I remember
You met Michael Jackson.
Oh, I hung out with him for the whole time.
That's awesome.
And we won, and then we played a game which now, as I recall it, does sort of seem slightly incriminating, but
go on.
It was called Smoke Tag, and we went into a room that was filled with smoke, and we played tag in it, but you couldn't see anybody. So there was a lot of like tag playing, and that was when Macaulay Culkin was there at that point, and it was the 4th of July weekend, and they were having whole fireworks, and Macaulay Culkin sped up in in a golf cart with flames on the side and jumped out with like a leather jacket, and he was like a real punk. And when we played this smoke tag, he threw me on the ground, and we started this like feud that continued throughout the evening. And when we ended up in Michael's toy attic after we watched a movie in his movie theater, including a retrospective of his own life. And then all the little Culkins were doing impressions of him, like hee hee, and he was sitting there just watched the whole retrospective. He at one point leaned over and said like to Macaulay, you know, like oh, remind me, I gotta call Toys R Us. We'll close it down and head out there over the weekend. It was like Elvis closed supermarkets or whatever. And then when we were up in this toy attic where he had, at the time, every gaming system that was around in every game, and Macaulay Culkin he was throwing stuff at me, and then he hit me on the head with something, and I said, don't do that again anymore, or I'm gonna. I was a black belt, but this was years later. I had already forgotten. And he did it again, and I threw him against the wall, and I started slamming him against the wall, saying, "I told you not to fucking." And then Michael Jackson came in between us. You can let your mind rest there. For a second.
I imagine listening to the bad video.
Yeah, and he parted us, and he put his arm around me, and he was like, "Sorry, Mac can get a little." Rambunctious, and he's like, "So where are you from?" And I was like, "Oh, I live in Los Angeles." "Oh yeah. He's like, "How old are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm 12." And he said, "Oh, you Jewish?" Which was like, fuck. It still is. I don't know where that segue came from. And I said, I am. He said, "Oh, you gonna have a Hanukkah?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "A Hanukkah. You gonna have a Hanukkah?" And I was like, he's like, I was like, every year I'll have one. And he's like, "Yeah, no, where you become a man." And I was like, "Oh, a bar mitzvah." He's like, yeah. And I said, "Yeah." And as soon as I said when I became a man, he shoved me away. I don't like him like that. No, but, and then I spent the night in his life-size dollhouse.
Jesus.
With my girlfriend at the time.
So you got to bring a girl there.
I had a girl there.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty amazing.
But it was absolutely the craziest thing. And I grew up, for me it was that, Thriller was that was everything.
Album ever. That's probably the craziest thing that'll ever happen to you in your whole life.
I often think that. I look around a room and I'm like, nobody else here has ever had anything. Amazing. I did go into his bedroom, and I went into his closet, and it's when he would wear the red shirt, black pants, fedora, mirror sunglasses, and his closet, it was like a cartoon. It was literally about 150 red shirts, 150 black pants, 150 fedora. It was like,
that's incredible.
And he had a TV that came out of the ground. I'd never seen anything like it.
That's a pretty goddamn cool story.
That beats the hell out of your story about getting fucked by Dan Fogelberg.
2 times today I've said something in
Dan
confidence.
Fogelberg's a great guy.
I actually got fucked by Dan Fogelberg. You don't have a picture of me getting fucked by Dan Fogelberg? Oh, I met Michael one. Yeah, look
at this.
That was me. I met him.
That's you.
Yeah, I met him.
And Rick
that's me on the. Yeah, I was friends with Rick's son, so we saw him the Bad concert at the Coliseum.
Oh.
Way worse story than.
Yeah, that.
You got. Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson played good cop, bad cop with you, and I met him backstage at the Coliseum.
And Rick Dees is just there.
Yeah, I'm more excited about Rick in this photo, to be honest.
Rick Dees has exceptional longevity.
Yeah, if you think about it.
Isn't he still?
Yeah, I think he's still doing the top 40 radio.
Yeah. I listened to him growing up.
Yeah.
But he's kind of a joke, right? Or was he not?
It was a Rorschach picture. Sorry, I saw Michael Jackson's penis.
I think Daniel said rap, and he's.
Well, we
can't
rap talking about Wally George.
Yeah, it's not good.
You know what we should rap on?
Disco Duck. No. Billy Baldwin story. Oh yeah, that's great.
I think you can hear me.
Yeah, I think you can too.
That's something.
We also love Billy Baldwin, and I don't know if there's any kind of cool.
No, we love that
stories.
story.
Yeah, the story of you when you first learned to do the Billy Baldwin impression.
Yeah.
Like we're really bad at like setting it up.
You like whispering into. That's
Tell
pretty.
him to set up the Billy Baldwin.
I see that on
But
most
that's one of the
shows.
funniest stories.
Yeah,
Trying
no,
to impress a young girl when he was a young boy.
That's when I peaked very early. Before the Michael Jackson time. I went out with a girl and we were at her house and we were watching Sliver.
Oh yeah.
And it was dark and I put my arm around her and then she just sat on it so it hung and fell asleep, and I didn't know how to do anything with girls, but she talked about how she thought that Billy Baldwin was really attractive, and that she said, you almost something, you kind of look like him. And so then I just went home and was like, I need to look like Billy Baldwin because she likes him, and so I just figured out that his face is just always it's just always like.
How does he do that with his face?
Unbelievable.
And he's just, everything he does is just always doesn't move. And so I came back to school and I was like, oh, hey, I see you there.
Wouldn't it be cool to be able to do that with your face?
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Only you and
It's
Jim
uncanny.
Carrey can do that.
Seriously.
With your face.
Well.
Can you do that with a whole bunch of faces, or have you not tried?
That's the most extreme windblown kind of thing.
Because Jim Carrey can do that with his face.
I mean, that's
But I haven't seen anybody else be able to do that with their face before.
I can't at all. Jeff Richards does it a little, but that's unbelievable. That was unreal.
You're very sweet.
How does it go again?
But it's just, it's the Baldwin. They all go there a little bit at some point. Every time there's one, sometimes you'll see a little Alec will go there. Daniel.
Can you name all the Baldwins?
Yeah, I was just trying to show off.
Daniel
I'm slowly
Baldwin?
also turning in my chair.
I bet I know your favorite Daniel Baldwin movie.
Yeah.
Is it Trees Lounge?
That's up there.
I don't know. I'm just
Didn't
guessing.
he do Attack of the 50-Foot Woman or something?
I don't
The
know.
remake with Daryl Hannah
Oh, I would have guessed Gina Davis.
or something?
Yeah.
Or she did that?
Attack of the 50 for a mayor.
For a mayor?
Yeah.
Any mayor?
No, but I mean, would you ever vote?
Sure.
Oh.
Was that groundbreaking?
No, I don't know.
Do you vote?
I've
You
never,
can't.
I've
'cause
never
you're-
voted.
Or can you?
I can't vote.
Because you're Canadian?
And yeah.
Okay.
And you see, also in Canada, it's different. Like here in the States, you vote for the president, maybe you vote for the wrong guy, a war happens.
Right.
In Canada, it's not like that. You go, like, what's the big thing? Should they make that bridge? or
Right.
something?
That's the biggest.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. So it's, we're,
too much
we're
pressure.
very inconsequential, Canada.
Yeah. Well.
Like some people say, Canada's #1, and I go, no.
You're just quietly trying to shut that
Only
down.
Canadians say that.
Yeah, there's a lot of patriotism.
By any
for-
objective standards.
Yeah, I don't think I have a
16, maybe 17.
16 Canadians?
Canada is 16.
Oh, is
But that would
okay.
sound retarded if you're like, Canada's 16.
If you did that, it's not
Yeah.
the ring.
Canada's number 16.
Yeah, that doesn't. It's not iambic pentameter.
Uganda's number 148.
That sounds better. Uganda.
Remember Uganda? I guess it's
Isn't it Uganda?
It's Uganda.
Yeah, it's definitely pronounced
I mean, Uganda is maybe that's your Canadian.
No, it's
accent.
Uganda.
Do I
And it was
remember
for many years. It was ruled by, I believe, Forrest Whitaker.
Right.
Okay.
It is lazy.
Yeah,
eye.
that's.
Jesus Christ.
No, we shouldn't be getting political like this.
I wouldn't.
Very polarizing
He
conversation.
played, I think he played Idi Amin.
He played Idi Amin. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm confusing fantasy with reality. But we all remember Ethiopia.
We can't forget.
Yeah, what?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying Ethiopia.
Sure.
They thought. Do you remember Ethiopia?
Do I remember Ethiopia? Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Well, that's highly Selassie of you. Watched it last night, and I remember when I was a child, I used to think Loretta Swit was pretty, but she was a fucking old hag.
You just watched the Robert Altman movie or the TV show you watched again?
No, the movie was Sally Kellerman.
Oh,
One time
yeah.
I was on a sitcom, right? So they say, in this episode, you you go out with an older lady. Is there any older ladies you'd like to go out with? So when I was a kid, there was this movie MASH, and Sally Kellerman came out of a shower naked. and was every child's fantasy, you know. So I immediately said Sally Kellerman, forgetting that now she was 75.
Right.
So she shows up on the set, and I have to kiss her, and so I overdo it. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm like, kind of. So instead of just kissing her a little, I'm like, oh. And do you ever have to kiss an old lady, like passionately? It's just teeth.
It's yes.
They have no collagen in their lips anymore.
This right? Well, but she had her teeth. You say
she had her teeth. Hey.
You don't know whose teeth they were.
Well, they were hers. She bought them at least.
Yeah, she owned them.
But she
I
stumbled like Adam Egan.
Hey, what?
Like kissing Adam Egan.
No, she was a beautiful lady, you know, and she was a.
And you kissed her. I don't think I've had to kiss an old lady.
No.
For
you
money.
don't want to do that. And then Sandler, every time he has me in a movie, he gets me to kiss like an old bag. Not an old bag, I shouldn't say that, but
hag.
Like one time the lunch lady, and everybody else was
Right.
kissing nice ladies, and then I was kissing this old lunch lady. So again, I tried to overdo it to make the lunch lady feel nice about herself.
Well, that's kind of you.
That was kind of nice. That was nice. But now, what if she's watching?
I can guarantee you she's not watching.
Well, if she gets USA Today, she is.
We should end on that.
You don't say we should end on that. That's no way to end a show.
Now we have to start over.
All right, let's start over. Let's play the bit.
How should we end? If you guys think it's weird that guy in Cleveland kept 3 women in his basement as sex slaves, wait till you hear what my middle-aged Uncle Gordon kept in his basement. A fucking electric train. At least these were human beings.
At least.
All right, Simon, man, you were awesome. Thanks for staying so long. That was cool.
Thanks, Simon.
We'll see you next week. Be sure to subscribe and comment below.
And now, here's your host, the star of ABC's Norm MacDonald.
All right. Wow, this is exciting. Thank you, and welcome to the American Music Awards. This is exciting. I'm not actually in music, so let me introduce myself. To those of you who don't know me, I'm Norm MacDonald. For those of you not familiar with me, thank you very much. I am the biological child of Melissa Etheridge and Norm Crosby. So if you want to... Well, that's the big story in music news right now. Melissa Etheridge asked her friend David Crosby to be the biological father of her children. And you know, this was a new experience for David Crosby. Usually when David Crosby picks up a turkey baster, there's a turkey in the vicinity. That's right. He's a fat guy. But this is the 27th Annual American Music Award. It's the first American Music Award of the new millennium, and we're setting a... Yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. And we're setting a big record here tonight. Three straight hours of ABC programming without Regis, so that's kind of exciting. You know? You know, before I did the show, I never realized how much work it took to put on a production like this. Check it out. They spent 2 months building all these incredible sets. They had to coordinate 14 live music acts. And most impressive of all, they had to find a seat filler for Jennifer Lopez. She's got a... What was that? Now, maybe you guys are right. Maybe she doesn't have a gigantic ass. I stand corrected. Well, it's been quite a year in music, though. Let's look back. A lot of classic songs have been covered this year, haven't they? Lenny Kravitz did American Woman. Dwight Yoakam did Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And Barry Manilow released an album entitled Manilow Sings Sinatra. And I'll tell you, it is a great CD, or as I like to call it, it is a great coaster. I like to throw my drinks on that. It's not a good CD at all. And you know, with everyone so obsessed with their careers nowadays in music, you know what I mean? Here's a kind of a nice story. Celine Dion is retiring from music to try to start a family, you know? And I think she's serious about it, because I just saw her backstage chasing David Crosby with a bucket and a copy of Swank. So I think she's serious about it. Well, we've got a big show, so let's get it going. Yeah. Here are our first presenters. As Dr. Fraser Crane, he's achieved stardom in TV, and with hits like Come to My Window and Angels Would Fall, she's achieved stardom in music. But they have one thing in common. They both love the ladies. Please welcome Melissa Etheridge and Kelsey Grammer.
You put it you put the juice in the thing, you juice in there, and then you squeeze it out, and you bake it at about 350 for about 6. Hi!
Name Shadazy comes from the Native American word for my sisters. It's kind of like that other Native American band, Chumbawamba, which means thanks for that one song. Ladies and gentlemen, Shadazy, right here! Okay, folks, before we continue, I have an announcement from the management. Would the owner of a Glock 9 with the inscription, "Too Puffy with Love," please pick up your gun? It's at the hospitality suite. Well, 1999 was a big year for Latin musicians, and Atlanta Braves pitcher John Rocker thinks they all suck. He especially hates our next performer, and has never bought any of his 13 consecutive #1 Latin singles or any of his 17 million albums he sold. So if you're watching now, John Rocker, be a good time to hit the can. For the rest of us, here he is, Enrique Iglesias. That's a coincidence, because I did that song in a karaoke bar the other night. That's one of my favorite songs. I was just talking to Dre backstage. I don't know if he's a real doctor, but he did prescribe me some stuff. So I don't know. There he goes. And that leads us to our first special merit award of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, for nearly 30 years, our next presenter toured the country with his band, the Grateful Dead, playing guitar to sold-out arenas of tie-dyed hippies. That's right. Please welcome the late, great Andy Garcia. Well, I'll tell you, it's nice to be back on stage out here. You know, I don't want to say my dressing room is small, but Tommy Lee just dropped by to visit. He shook hands with Carmen Electra. He blew out a wall. He's got a huge... Anyway. I didn't know the Judds were back together. Did you know that? I just saw them. I just saw the Judds backstage. Yeah, you're big Judds fans? I just saw the Judds backstage chasing David Crosby around with 6 mason jars and a ham sandwich tied on a fishing pole. I don't know what it means. Our next presenters are talented young stars who became overnight sensations with their brilliant debut albums. And if I could take this moment to offer a little friendly advice, kids, whatever you do, when you put out your second albums, don't suck. Yeah, Savage Garden. That was great. They didn't seem as savage tonight as usual to me, but that might just be me. You know, folks, it's time for our next presenters, and for a long time there's been a rivalry between West Coast rappers and East Coast saxophone players. But tonight they have put their differences aside to be here. Please welcome Warren G. and Kenny G. Our next performers took their name from the nickname of their home state. They picked Lone Star because the other nickname for Texas was already taken by that other band, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, Lone Star! Well, you all know our next two presenters. When he was on the show Silver Spoons, he went by the name of Ricky. But now he's all grown up on NYPD Blue, and he prefers to be called Big Ricky. She is an exceptionally gifted singer and songwriter by the name of Amy Grant, although she also prefers to be called Big Ricky, oddly enough. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Big Ricky Schroeder and Big Ricky Grant. Yeah. Too bad Ricky Martin won. The other two people were here. Well, our next group has had a song on the top of the rock charts for 18 weeks. In fact, they had 4 #1 singles off their debut album, My Own Prison. That's more than talent. That's pure dumb luck. Here they are, Creed. Well, tonight we brought together 3 of the hottest top 10 singers, and we put them together on this stage to participate in a bare-knuckle fight to the death. Here are Tyrese, Jessica Simpson, and Julio Iglesias Jr. It's getting more and more exciting. Getting exciting backstage, too. I tell you, all the big stars back there. You know who I just met backstage? I met Old Dirty Bastard and stage. Yeah. Charming couple, the bastard. It was Old Dirty and Fern Bastard. Very nice. Anyway, it's time for our next presenters. You know, the biggest stars in comedy are recognized by just their first names. That's right, Johnny, Lucy, Rodney. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Maher and Caroline Ray. Well, this is it, the last award of the night. That's right. In about 5 minutes, everybody here is going to be at a big party, and in 5 minutes, I'm going to collect my $200 paycheck and get my soothing back rub from Dick Clark. The back rub was the deal breaker. Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, you know, and I was asked to host the ESPYs this year. Yeah, hi, that's my name, Espen. When I was asked to host the ESPYs this year, folks, I said yes immediately for one reason and one reason only. This show has interns. I'll be having little improper relations backstage a little later. But man, it's great to be here at the 6th annual ESPY Awards. Hard to believe, huh, that the ESPYs are 6 years old. Although Anthony Mason swears they're 18. So, yeah, he'll be having sex with the ESPYs in about 12 years. So, I was a little late here tonight. I took a cab to the theater, folks. And I don't know if you've ever been in these New York City cabs, but I got one of those cabbies, couldn't speak English, you know. Saw his name there on the dash. I couldn't even pronounce it. I think it was something like Hideki Arabu. Something like that. Arabu's been having some trouble, man. They fired his translator. Steinbrenner fired his translator. And people see that as cruel, you know, but I don't know, you know. I mean, if you're not doing well in Yankee Stadium, you know, do you really need a translator? Do you want that, you know? You know? Hey, what'd they say? They say you suck. You should go back to Japan, you dirty foreigner. Okay, I got it. I'm trying to pitch over here. It's great to be here on ESPN. I love sports, man. Man, you can see sports on ESPN you don't see on other networks. You know, like kickboxing. That's my favorite sport. Kickboxing is great. When you think about it, it combines the style and grace of boxing with kicking. This seems kind of immature. Just backstage, a lot of celebrities back there, man. I was talking to Jerry Jones, you know, the Cowboys owner, and he's disappointed, obviously. Yeah.
Well, he's a good guy, though, man. He's talking about rebuilding the team, you know. And he told me, he says, we have to get back to what made us a championship team. Strippers and crack. Hey, have you heard about this? Ted Turner and NBC plan to start their own rival football league to compete with the NFL. And not much known about the specifics of this new league, except for this, it will suck. They know that. So they might have trouble, you know, getting advertisers when we know it will suck. And of course, congratulations to the Denver Broncos for winning the Super Bowl. How about that? Denver did great, you know. There he is. I love the Denver fans, you know, because for one thing, they don't wear food on their heads. That's nice. And they had a wild celebration in Denver after that Super Bowl, man. And now city officials expect an even wilder celebration if the Nuggets win 10 games this year. They say they're going to... say the whole city's going to go nuts. Yeah, the Nuggets are having a bad year this year, man. Matter of fact, they're making a film about the team. They got a pretty catchy title. It's Black Men Can't Jump Either. Well, NBA All-Star Weekend over. That was exciting, man. The East beat the West. Jeff Hornacek won the three-point shootout. Houston's Clyde Drexler and Cynthia Cooper won that exciting two-ball thing. And Charles Barkley won the throw a guy through a plate glass window contest. So that was quite a game, you know. I mean, you know who impressed me the most yesterday was Kobe Bryant. Unbelievable. This guy's amazing. 19 years old, the youngest starter ever in the All-Star game, and he played so well that today he was named spokesman for NBC's new public service campaign called Screw It, Who Needs College? Of course, the biggest story in basketball, no question about it, Michael Jordan may retire. Yeah, Michael Jordan may retire after this season, and it's terrible news for Bull fans, you know, but it is terrific news for golf hustlers. They're happy about it. But Jordan is very serious, though, about leaving. In fact, he's already called the Hall of Fame to make sure that his plaque bears his basketball nickname, Air Jordan, and not his baseball nickname, Senior Crappy. That would just be disrespectful, you know? Well, how about them Winter Olympics? They're finally underway, so we've got a lot of great stuff to look forward to the next 2 weeks, like hockey and, well, just hockey, really. I was watching last night, I saw speed skating, and my goodness, you know, could the outfits they wear be any tighter? Holy Lord. There was an East German woman, I swear, you could see the outline of her entire penis. It was... Oh, my goodness. Well, there's all kinds of sports celebrities in the audience tonight. I see Tiger Woods right there. Tiger Woods, how about that, huh? Yeah, he's up for golf. Of course, he's up for Golfer of the Year this ESPYs. And you know who I feel sorry for, folks, is the other two guys nominated for Golfer of the Year. You see these guys getting ready, you know? It's like, hey, honey, have you seen my tuxedo? No, not the good one. The one I wear when I'm going to get my ass kicked. Have you seen that one? Boomer Esiason is with us.
Boomer. How you doing, buddy? Boomer, of course, will replace Frank Gifford on Monday Night Football next season. And Frank told reporters that this will allow him to spend more time with his wife and children. Then he broke down and cried for 45 minutes. So. And there's Charles Woodson. How about that? What a season he had. Great, man. He became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case... all bets are off. Just a word of advice. Folks, before we can begin handing out our awards tonight, we must look... It's an exciting day here at 30 Rock. You know, the Rosie O'Donnell show premiered today. And I was in its tapes at the same floor as Saturday Night Live on 8H. Mm-hmm. They had flowers sent. There was the whole, it's unbelievable. You know, people must love her. There's flowers all along the entire 8H. Right. All flowers. They're sent by, like, there's one from Madonna, one from Elizabeth Taylor, Regis and Kathy Lee. I've never seen so many flowers. I didn't even realize you could eat flowers. I didn't even know that. But, no.
Hiya, Rosie. I'll be your pal.
That's
mighty neighborly of you,
Norm. No, she's
nice
great.
of you to eat all those flowers.
No, she's great. The show is great, you know.
You're screwed now.
Yeah. Postal authorities removed a cigarette from a photo of blues artist Robert Johnson to help dignify the musician in a new stamp they've issued in his honor. This isn't the first time the post office has altered a photograph. In fact, the original photo used on the Elvis stamp was based on this photo. King enjoying a hoagie. Ted Kennedy says now that he's won re-election, he can finally relax, get off that crazy diet, and really let himself go. New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings. Men preferring meat and women preferring sweets. Scientists trace this back to caveman days, when men had to go out and hunt for food, while women sat on their fat asses eating chocolates. Last week, Duchess of York Sarah Ferguson visited the Big Apple and showed off her 14-pound weight loss. Hopefully, this will not interfere with her official duties of sitting on her fat ass all day long. On a talk show recently, Joey Buttafuoco said of Amy Fisher, "I hope she gets hers and dies in prison like Jeffrey Dahmer. And when she does, I will go out and eat cake." Moments later, however, he admitted, "Look, I'll be honest with you, even if nothing bad happens to Amy Fisher, I'll probably go out and eat cake." In what is considered a remarkably short period of time, the head of the Federal Advisory Board, Dr. Peter Mellman, has given speedy approval to a controversial new anti-obesity drug. It should be noted, however, Dr. Mellman's wife is a fat pig. This week in Minneapolis, the Minnesota Obesity Center officially opened. Its goals? To find ways to identify behaviors that lead to obesity. Also, it's a good place to meet fat chicks. And in California, Christian Brando was released from state prison Monday after serving nearly 5 years for killing his sister's boyfriend. Meanwhile, his father, Marlon Brando, ate 9 pizzas. Well, at a local town meeting in Montpelier, Vermont last week, representatives from the McDonald's Corporation, who want to put a restaurant in a historic district, were booed by angry residents, but they were cheered by the town fat guy.
Every town has one, the down fat guy. John Goodman has announced that he will not be returning to Roseanne next year. So how will the show get rid of him on screen? Well, insiders now say that over the last few episodes of the season, Roseanne will gradually eat him. According to a controversial new biography, Elizabeth Taylor likes her lovemaking loud, rough, and frequent. Coincidentally, that's also how she likes to eat. Well, television history will be made this week when film legend Elizabeth Taylor appears as herself on all 4 CBS Monday night sitcoms. It's part of the network's new campaign, Must Eat TV. She enjoys eating. The New York Post has reported that Michael Jackson wants his closest friend in the world, Elizabeth Taylor, to be the godmother of his child. However, those close to the pair worry that this could eventually lead to heated arguments over whether the child will be molested or eaten. Yeah, Ricky Lake, you know, she really is an animal lover, though. She has 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a big ass that follows her around everywhere. Former Wilson Phillips member Carney Wilson's new talk show kicked off this month. According to Carney, her show will be different from the others in that guests will be treated with respect and dignity. And then she will eat them. Talk show host Ricky Lake has announced that she will finally publicly apologize for her role in a destructive anti-fur demonstration. Then she will eat a huge can of frosting. In the new movie Mrs. Winterbourne, talk show host Ricky Lake plays the part of a young mother-to-be. According to film's producers, Miss Lake was so serious about achieving a realistic pregnant look, she forced herself to lose 30 pounds. This week, renowned heart surgeon Michael DeBakey attacked the hypocrisy of Hollywood stars who oppose the use of animals in medical research and yet wear ribbons supporting the war on deadly diseases like AIDS. In response, animal activist Ricky Lake said, quote, "But the red ribbon diverts attention from my gigantic ass." A sad story from the world of entertainment this week. Talk show host Ricky Lake had to get rid of her dog Dudley after the pooch became too aggressive with her 7-month-old son Milo. A clearly saddened Lake said, "It broke my heart to get rid of that dog, but he was delicious." She ate a whole dog. In Virginia, police are looking for a stripper who stabbed a man for telling her she was too fat to strip. Police warn that the woman is armed and extremely fat. At an emotional press conference this week, a now exonerated Richard Jewell spoke about his ordeal as the chief suspect in the Olympic Park bombing. Quote, "I couldn't think straight, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat," he said. Then later he admitted, "All right, I could eat. I couldn't sleep, though. I had trouble." The FBI, still pursuing its investigation of the Olympic Park bombing, has decided to launch an internet web page. Net users can log on to view crime scene photos, leave tips, and try to guess Richard Jewell's weight. Last weekend, in a dramatic rescue off the coast of Long Island, fishermen pulled a 300-pound man from frigid waters. They were alerted by his desperate cries of, "Help, help, I'm starving, I'm starving." Big fat guy.
In New Zealand, a convicted swindler who weighs 670 pounds has been sentenced to house arrest because he is too big for prison. According to prison officials, it took 4 inmates just to rape him. Huge man.
Norm, I don't understand something.
What?
You went to a doctor, you said, hey, what's
did you
with me?
say?
I'm around Al McPherson and I'm not getting aroused.
I didn't mention her.
Yeah, but and you started to get concerned that, hey, why am I not getting aroused around these beautiful women?
Yeah, because I used to always get aroused all the time, no matter what. Like I could see a giant fat woman, like part of her ass.
Right, and you get excited by that.
Yeah.
Are you on medication of any kind?
No. I just now I'm just.
Do you need that testosterone patch or something?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, it makes you more masculine. You know what I mean?
But then your hair falls out.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that.
So, Norm, what do you think about?
What?
When you're masturbating?
What do you think about?
Well, you know, like...
fat woman's ass? No. Like, who do you think? Did you ever think about Al McPherson?
No.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Who do you think about?
I don't think
girls
about...
you just
I'll
met.
tell you something. I can't think about, like, girls that I don't think I could have sex with, because I don't have that good an imagination.
Right, it's got to be someone you think you can get.
Right.
That's how I am.
Exactly,
Right. So
I sometimes I think of, like, kind of unattractive girls where I'm...
right, when you're doing stuff. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too, though.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like one of the interns here or something I'll think about, because I think that like I could definitely get it. You ever think about Rosie O'Donnell when you're doing it?
Good Lord.
No way, right?
Name some names.
Yeah, name some names of who you think about.
You know what Rosie O'Donnell would be good at giving?
What?
Really wide head.
Oh, that's funny. Does Rosie O'Donnell have the biggest head on the planet?
Yeah,
she really does. How much does her head weigh? Do you take a guess?
About her head weight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that age-old argument, I'm not going to get into.
You're not even going to get into it.
Yeah.
I see. And she's on the new $100 bill. Did you see her picture? It's pretty wild.
Have you met Norm MacDonald before?
I got to work with Norm, and I guess I mean, I hope he doesn't mind if I tell him, because this is a very endearing.
Oh, Last Comic Standing.
No, I did.
Right?
I did
That
the
was
season before.
Okay.
But I got to work with him 1 week, and we.
What did you do?
Oh man, I watched every single set he did, and it was so cool. And we actually got. You know what? I already got into the story, so I got to tell it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah, that's fine.
He wanted to get high.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I don't really get high before shows, but afterwards, cool. And
Sure.
he's like, no, now.
Well, when Norm MacDonald says now,
right, you say yes.
Yeah.
Correct. And he goes and hands me the joint, and I was like, okay. And then he hands it back for a second hit, and I was like, no thanks. And he goes, what's your problem? And I go, well, I'm just worried I'm going to repeat a joke, and I still have to go up and bring you up because the opener was on.
Right.
And I was hosting. So I still have to go up there and bring you up, and I just don't. I already did some jokes earlier, and I just don't want to tell the same joke again. And he goes, "That's insane. You're an idiot. Smoke this." and so I smoked it, and then we go inside, and I'm so high. I go, "I'm just going to bring you up. I'm not going to do any time. I'm just going to bring you up." And he's like, "No, do a couple minutes." And I go, "No, please, just let me just bring you up." And he goes, "No, do 5 minutes." This guy's doing really well. Give me, take a little, do a little time in between.
you need a little buffer between comments.
Yeah. Right. I said, okay. So I went up there and I was so high, I was like, I don't even remember what I said in the first half of my set. So I'm just going to tell jokes that I haven't told in years. And when I told a joke,
So you told the audience, you let the audience in on the fact that you had been.
No, the audience didn't know.
They didn't
So
know.
I would just tell.
Okay. Oh, so you just said that to yourself. I'm just going to do jokes I haven't done in 5 years.
Yes, and I walked on stage and I would tell a joke, and then I would watch the audience, and if they laughed, I would relax and go, okay, that one down. And I did that the whole set. It was horrible. I was so stressed out, and then I just said, ladies and gentlemen, Norm MacDonald. And I look over to my right, and there he is walking the opposite way. and the feature turned him around and pointed him to the stage.
Over here, Norm.
That's how high we got by accident.
By accident, like you tripped on a joint.
But I mean, I love the peer pressure from Norm, though. That's awesome. It's like a high school, middle school, all over again.
And he's my hero, so I just, for me, that was I was a little worried about him. But then he walked on stage and he opened it up with this great bit, and he was crushing. Right. He was destroying, and then he got the light, and then he started to wrap it up. And he started to tell the joke he opened with. And I started to freak out. Like I was like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah. And the audience thought it was a joke. They thought he was being Norm.
Sure.
But when he delivered the punchline, and it was the same punchline, they realized he had just forgotten his joke, and they didn't laugh. They felt a little betrayed, and he walked off stage in complete confusion. And
that bit usually kills.
And then the feature goes, "You told the same joke twice, you idiot." And he goes, "No." And then he looks at me and he goes, "This is your fault." And I never got to work with him again. That was the last time I worked with Norm.
But
you know what? With Norm Macdonald, though, that's Norm. He's so irreverent that
you'd almost expect it.
He can do that.
Yeah.
And all this, that's a bit in itself. I mean, look at the cauliflower joke he did on the roast with Bob Saget.
Yeah.
That bit, he purposely went up there on that roast and bombed on purpose.
Yeah.
And it was genius.
Yeah.
And have you heard that bit?
Watch Norm Macdonald roast. Who was he roasting?
It was Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Your head looks like a cauliflower or something like that. I'm not going to do the bit, but yeah, go back.
Oh, why not? Smells like a fucking pot dispensary in here.
Oh, Norm, let's stay on track here. Let's stay on track. So it's been hard for me to get on.
I feel like I'm
It's getting normal.
You know what I'm saying? I'm making sense.
It's not you, is it?
No.
No, I'm not going to. Let's move the show in a good order here.
But you seem different.
Okay, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out of order.
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
gonna remember this.
It's legal. It's legal.
Okay, it has to do with what you just
Medicinal
did.
marijuana is legal.
The most painful thing in the world for me is, and I realize, and it's so true. One of the most, not physical pain, but just mental pain, is waiting to talk. And that's what I was doing out there. You're outside there. They're talking, but you're waiting to talk.
That's not all you were doing outside. It's legal. It's legal. It's legal.
I almost don't want to admit this because it makes him look so bad. He made me smoke pot, America. This is the truth. I don't believe in God, but my truth. My truth. Outside, he goes, "Come on, you'll smoke. I'm like, if you want me to smoke, I'll smoke. I didn't plan on it because I get chat. People that smoke pot more than you think, you're always fighting with them when you go, "I only smoke pot 4 times a week." You're just saying it casually. They're like, "You smoke more than that." Like, relax. What are you afraid? I'm not admitting I'm like you.
4 times a week seems like a lot to me.
Does it really?
A little.
Look into my eyes.
I'm serious. I'm very serious.
No, I don't know who Bill Boggs is. The name sounds familiar. Oh, shut up. What are the odds smoke came billowing out of my mouth after half an hour? Really? You think your audience is that dumb? They're going to sit home and go, "Oh, my God, Todd Glass, a half an hour into his interview, smoke came billowing out of his mouth." Do you think we stopped saying N-rig, which means, or N-rich, or nigger-rich, or nigger-rig, which were terms that some people are going, were they terms? Because, well, it's a fine. Or do you think we just shouldn't use people?
Or what they say when hey, stop with that joint there, you're getting spit on it.
So, no, hold on a second. So most people would say that we stopped those things because it was egregious.
Yes.
I know what I'm saying.
I know.
And so you have to say.
I'm trying to give you another example. My friend, he would get stoned and he'd go, "I thought of all these ideas and everything, but I never write them down." So he goes, "I'm going to write them down. I'm going to have a little notebook and write down whatever I think is funny, And so he said he woke up one day after getting really stoned, and on his pad he had written, "That's really funny." Well, another Thanksgiving has come and gone, and I thought it would be a good idea this year for me and my mother to say what we were thankful for. This is my mother, Fern. Now, we've written them down on index cards, what we're most thankful for. Should I begin?
You can just start.
I am thankful for the opportunity to do stand-up comedy for a living. Why, there is nothing more gratifying than to step out on a stage before a quiet crowd and through my comedy, turn them into an unruly mob.
thankful for the brave man who pulled me from a burning building last week and sadly perished. In the process, I'll never forget him. I don't remember his name, but I think he had a mustache.
I am thankful for women, the greatest creatures on earth, because without women, there would be no cookies.
I am thankful for the kindly ladies who live across the country and leave pies on their windowsills. So an old chunk of coal like me have a bite to eat from time to time. I am thankful for the troops, except for that one guy. I am thankful for all of my grandchildren, especially the ones I like. I am thankful for the fine young men and women of the LAPD, along with the Burbank Police Department, who joined forces this year and finally solved the baffling murder of Bob Hope. And finally, I am thankful for friends without which it would be a cold and dark place. Yes, friends especially like ones where Jody gets Chandler a duck. The end. I hope everybody had a really happy Thanksgiving.
Why you going high? Push me to the side. Let's keep going on and I ain't getting tired. Yeah, you try to crucify all the good inside. You go and call 911.
The last one. Okay. I went to the doctor the other day and he told me you are what you eat. So I ate a bowl of Count Chocula. I went home and became a Dracula! Oh, good Lord. Excellent. That's enough nonsense for one day. I'll write it all down and hold it out here. I'll have somebody, and that's what I need. If you're going to do all these, I need a person with what do they call them? A what? Cue card. A cue card. That's it. I need somebody with cue cards. Don't you think?
I think it's a little early to be a diva.
I think it's too late to be a diva. Have fun.
Now, you recently gave a speech at the University of Iowa, and I'm told that 80% of the audience walked out. What could you possibly have said to them to make 80% of them walk out?
Well, it wasn't a speech. It was like some stand-up.
Yeah, well, what did you say to them?
I was just talking, like I don't have my stand-up act, I just talk about whatever I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Lately.
So
But
what'd you
at
say
the
to
time, it was about having sex with animals.
Uh-huh.
But it wasn't like weird. It was like I'm not in
Of course
favor.
not.
I'm not in favor of it. But I was just talking about it because I thought it was odd. Like they have a word for it, bestiality. And nobody I know has ever done it. Nobody I know, you know what I mean? I've never known anybody that's ever known anybody that's ever had sex with animals. But a lot of people are having sex with animals on account of they got that word, bestiality. It's in the dictionary. It ain't easy to get a word in the dictionary.
So somebody's doing it.
Somebody's got to be going, hey, man, even if some animals, hey, we got to come up with a word, whatever. So I can't remember what joke, but it was some joke about, like, I said, I feel sorry for the animal because, you know, they get to have sex with a super hot lady, and then the next day they bring them back to another pig. You know, because the pig initially, he was having sex with another pig. He didn't know. He was, hey, this is a nice looking, it's a nice looking thing. But then they go, you know. And then I also said I feel sorry for. Imagine if you watch one of those video, you know, of a guy, a pig having sex with a woman, and then you recognize that, hey, isn't that woman that wouldn't go out with me? Anyway, this is just harmless joke.
Now you have children, right? By your previous marriage.
I have a boy. I have a little boy.
How old is he?
He's 8 years old.
Now, would you like him to go into stand-up?
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
It's
a good job, isn't it?
It's not. It's kind of tough on 8-year-olds.
Yeah, well, maybe when he got older.
Maybe when he gets older, you know.
Would you, if you went to see him talk and he told you that joke started telling you a joke about the pig, would you be offended, or would you say, son, that's a great joke. I'm so proud I told you that joke.
I would laugh at that joke because it's not, as long as a joke doesn't promote a bad thing. You know, you can comment.
So this sort of
you can comment on a bad thing. You can do a joke about cigarettes. It doesn't mean you want people to smoke.
You're actually discouraging women from having sex with pigs, right?
Exactly. I am against it. I am solidly against it.
Okay, well, on that note, thank you, Norm MacDonald, for being...
I like some pornography, you know. Sometimes I just get so repelled by it, you know. Oh, you ever have those friends of yours go, hey, man, I got a video of a guy fucking a pig. You're like, I don't care. I don't. Yeah, it's on my computer. I'm a computer expert. Yeah, I'm right into the computer. I got snakes coming out of ladies' asses. I can show it to you. Come on in mine. I'm like, no, that's all right. I don't want to see it. This guy fucking a pig, man. I didn't even think that was real. You know, that's bestiality, right? That's what they call it. Bestiality. That's a real thing, man. I never heard of a dude doing that. Like, nobody. I know a lot of people, man. None of them, to my knowledge, have ever fucking an animal. You know what I mean? I never even heard a guy knew a guy. You know what I mean? But I know that people fuck animals on account of they got that word bestiality. You know what I mean? That's not easy, getting a fucking word. You know what I mean? It's hard getting a word going. They had to have calls at the goddamn dictionary office going, hey man, what the fuck am I supposed to say when I fuck my animal? I got no word for that. You guys gotta put a word there in the dictionary. I got some lobby going there because people are fucking animals. I don't understand. I feel sorry for the animal because that's not consenting. And, you know, also, man, can you imagine if you're a pig, you know, and you're having sex with a beautiful lady, right? And then afterwards, you got to go home and fuck a pig, right? Before you didn't know, you were like, hey, this pig's all right? You don't know it's a dirty pig. And then you're having sex with a beautiful lady, and then they're like, yeah, go fuck pigs again. You're like, you dirty bastard. You burned me. What if you're watching, get this, man, what if you're watching one of those movies, right? And you're saying, hey, man, there's a pig fucking a lady. And then you're like, hey, wait a second. That's that lady that wouldn't dance with me last Friday. She's fucking a pig, man. She wouldn't dance with me. It's terrible. Just dirty for no reason. But that computer stuff, that is just all filth, you know? I don't see anything. Everybody says, oh man, everything's gonna be different. Everything, if you get a computer, then I get a computer, I go, well, what the fuck do I do with it? They go, hey, you can email people. It's amazing. You write in there, and then it goes into people, and I'm like, well, what about a fucking phone, man? That seems more amazing to me. I hear a dude's voice in China. Right? They invented that like a couple hundred years ago. That could have been 2 million. no matter what your sexual proclivity, is that a word, proclivity? I know it's a word, but I don't know what it means. I only know 9-10 words, but I bank on other people not knowing them too. But whatever your sexual, as long as you don't, have sex with animals, I think that's terror. I think it's the wrong thing because they're not. Maybe they're consenting, but we don't know. The animals could be going, hey, I don't know why people are stopping this. I said yes. No means no. I said fucking oink. That's what I say when I want to get fucked. Oink. But there's no way of telling if they're consenting. I'm like that Harvard professor, Art Miller, talking about law. But anyway, the point is this. The whole point is this. I don't know what that means. I just get one of those flashbacks.
I don't think be intimidated sexually unless it's by some sort of strata of being you don't typically want to have sex with, like a cow or a camel or, in my case, a man.
Yes.
That would be intimidating for me. I don't know how all of the orifices work.
Yeah. I think that's exactly the same.
With a camel.
Yeah. Well, I'm an old chug of coal. I'm near 50.
Uh-huh.
I'm on the same Viagra doses that they give to the donkey at the second show in Tijuana. I've taken so many Viagra now. I tell you this.
What's that, Norm?
My doctor told me I'm on the same dose that they give to the donkey for the second show in Tijuana.
Okay, now listen.
For the second show,
Why do I continue to have you on? And yet I love it.
No, the second show.
Why are they prescribing it in such a responsible way? It's that terrible, detrimental act of bestiality. Don't give that donkey too much Viagra. We're not monsters. Right, now go and fuck that human being for the entertainment of the children of God.
It's been a while, and I still like the way you look at me.
What do you think is wrong? Wronger.
Wrong
more wrong. What do you think is more wrong? Having sex with a child, human being, or an adult pig?
Like you've got to do one. That's the
You got to
options.
do one. Yeah, you're on a deserted island.
It's not me. It's some hypothetical
You're
person.
on a deserted
Russell
island
Brand,
with a single
elevated.
tree.
It's
You're
not me. It's this person called Doug.
Yeah.
I won't have sex with a child because I think the pig may not be as bothered as a child. I think it could have huge psychological impact on the child. So out of compassion, I would advise Doug to do it with the pig and to leave the child alone because of the potential psychological impact. Even though the child's on a bloody island anyway, that's going to mess him up, all that Robinson Crusoe crap. Out on the farm, watching animals doing it in rural Canada. A moose being ransacked against some timber.
Sow.
They, listen.
We were pig farmers.
They're not gracious creatures when it comes to conjugal matters. I've recently had an
Worst
interaction.
oral sex you could imagine.
Horrible gums,
Yes.
sort of yellowing molars. I would never engage in sex with anything porcine.
Well, if you're not homophobic, why not whack off your friend that's a gay guy? Like, what's stopping you? Or blowing him?
Well-
Or letting him fuck you in the ass? What's stopping you? You're not getting anything out of it, but he's having a hell of a time.
Come on, it would be like that. It is kind of gross, if you're not into it, because it's like why not jerk your dog off? Your dog probably likes it, but that's because it's gross. Yeah, he's a weird one, man.
How many people, though, seriously?
Wait a minute.
I agree with you, it's gross, but do you think that happens a lot? Like lonely people and their dogs?
Jerking off their dogs?
Oh, yeah. Every time I
Fucking
see
their
a
dogs?
woman walking down the street with a real big dog, I'm like, oh, they're going out.
Women?
No, they get their dogs to either go down on them. Judd Apatow recently, and I'm apologizing to him.
Oh,
directly.
but his dog is
No.
sexy. Told you before the show I was going to, because you know so much about George Burns, I was going to tell you this joke that I heard George Burns tell, and I simply don't understand it. This was the joke by George Burns that he said was his favorite joke of all time.
Okay, so here it is. Maybe you've heard it. There's a vaudeville act, and they're two guys, and they're in a bar, and they see their comedic hero sitting at the bar, you know. So they walk up to him, and they go, "My God, it's so great to see you. You know, this is such a pleasure." He says, "Fellas, it's not a good time. I just lost my wife this morning." And the vaudeville guy goes, "Oh, we know how you feel. We lost our trunk on the way here."
There was a great actor, and his name was Wilton Lacaille, and he's a Broadway actor. And every summer, he would play about 8 weeks of vaudeville. And he was a tremendous actor, like John Barrymore. And he played Cincinnati. And the Cincinnati was on the bill with a little act called Brown and Williams, a skating act. And when they saw Wilton Lacaille, they were flabbergasted. You know, I never thought they'd play on the bill with Lacaille. And you rehearse about 11 o'clock in the morning, and then you do your show in the afternoon. And after rehearsal, Lacaille went into the bar to have a drink. And Brown and Williams went into the bar to have a drink, and they saw Lacaille, and they were thrilled, and they went over and says, "Mr. Lacaille, it's a pleasure for us to be on the bill with you." And he says, "Thank you, boys." And he said, and Brown said, we'd deem it a pleasure if we could buy you a drink. And Lacaille said, "Thanks, fellas, but I'd rather drink alone. I just got a wire saying I lost my mother." And Brown says, "We know just the way you feel. Our trunk is missing."
Yeah,
I get the joke.
You get that? Yeah.
Okay, well, let me explain something to you that perhaps you may have missed.
Yeah.
And there's no reason you would ever know it. When you're in vaudeville, the trunk is your whole life.
It's for all the props and everything.
All the props, all your costumes, all your makeup. If you have no trunk, you cannot do your act.
Oh.
So it's an inside show business joke. This is the greatest Jew joke I've ever heard, that I love. You're not going to get it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that's the joke, is that you won't get it.
He's Jewish.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Okay, then you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Half Jewish.
No, I'm full.
Full Jewish.
Full Jewish, all right. Then, but you're young, so you might not get it.
Maybe.
Okay, so here's the joke.
Holocaust denier.
Awesome.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
I'm surprised this guy's still on the air. He's a Holocaust denier.
Oh, well, I'll have another one for you tonight. Soon as we leave here.
Here's the joke. Now, the setup of the joke is it's a Jew joke.
Okay.
Two Gentile businessmen meet on the street. One of them says, "How's business?" The other one says, "Great." See, he gets it. He really got it. He really liked it.
Yeah.
There's so many jokes about Jews, and Jews. I was delighted to come across a series of Gentile jokes. I don't know if they've made their way around here. Gentile jokes? Two Gentile men meet on the street. One says to the other, "Understand you have your own business. How are things going?" The other says, "Terrific, thank you."
So the joke is about who doesn't get it. Go back to the trunk joke. That's part of what makes the joke funny. He's Jewish, he gets it.
Yeah.
You're not, you don't.
But I don't believe he got it.
Oh yeah, he got it. He got it.
Can we find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Norm why that's funny.
Because it's two Jews and how's business? Great.
Well, that's just what he said.
No, it's two Gentile businessmen.
Oh yeah, I don't.
That's what's funny about
it. I knew he didn't get it. I can spot fake laughs.
It's two Jews, then that is never going to be the answer.
Because they're going to be.
They're going to, no matter how business is, they're all going to complain.
It's going to be fucking 20-minute reasons.
Okay, you just fucking saying it 2 seconds after he says it. Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
And here
do you like the joke?
Yes,
though?
I do like it.
It's a funny joke. How much do you make doing this?
You know, zero. Don't make it sound.
Come on, you got to get something.
Don't make it funny. I think these fellas do over here.
Yes.
No
That
comedian
makes
shows up anywhere for nothing.
Gentile.